G'day, g'day, g'day. It's your boy, Danny D, aka Alaktrician Man, in the house for yet another Sunday sesh, joined by brother in arms, Big Wig down there. Say g'day to Big Wig. And for the first time, we
Hello.
got Jerry 3999 in the house. Say g'day,
Thanks for the
everybody.
welcome, Danny. Hey, Bigwig. Nice to see you. Nice to
What's
meet
going
you.
on?
Man, look, we got 21 people already, even before we
Oh,
started, man. I could see the people waiting. That's absolutely
very
awesome.
cool.
Yeah,
By the way,
we'll
before I
go over to
forget,
the
Danny, what an awesome
yeah,
update you have on that back office and the liquidity pools. Excellent idea.
yeah. Oh, thank you, thank you. We'll definitely go into that during the stream. I think there's a few people wondering what the hell that is, and but we'll definitely go into that. For the moment, I'm going to quickly go over to the chats first and just acknowledge people that are in the house. We got Mike Chan, Drip Community PH. Great to see you there again, brother. Dr. Defiant, which is what whale. Man, you use
What
so many
language was that?
names. I know. Wrapped whale. There you go. Great to see you there as well. And obviously Jerry's here with us. Happy to make it here. Thank you. Subscribe to your channels, by the way. You subscribe to Jerry's. Jerry, I'm sorry, man. I've been so busy. I haven't even seen your video yet, but I will get around to it, definitely. Awesome.
It's all good. I'm not, as I said, I'm not a big player, but you know what? I'm trying to get out there. And my sponsor, a guy named John Howard, giving me some tips on how to increase everything. And so, he says, hey, get out there, share it. That's the first step, right? So,
absolutely.
All right, I'll shut up and let you continue.
That's all right. No worries. Nick Niels, all the way from Canada. Great to see you there again, brother. Hey, I don't know if you watched the fight yesterday. I didn't get to see it. And Ngannou and Joshua. Not the result I was hoping for, but anyway, it is what it is. I don't know if you guys watched that, but Francis Ngannou and Anthony Joshua boxing match yesterday in Saudi or Abu Dhabi or something. I can't remember. It was somewhere there. Emmett, I thought you weren't going to be here. Good to see you there, brother. Oh, that was actually earlier. Anyway, great to see you there. Emmett G, big shout out to you. 8 people waiting. Now there's 25 watching, which is
it was
pretty
my
damn
comment
good.
earlier.
There you go. David Brown, all aboard, all the way in Oz. Great to see you there as well, bro. And Fuzzy, pushing Danish channel past. Yes, I went over 1,000. It only took like 3 years.
Well, I mean, you were gone for a year.
Yeah, I was gone for about 1.5 years. So, I'm back now and it's all good. It's all moving ahead. Make those dollars, man. Yeah, Bizzo has been a huge follower of the channel for many years as well. And he made an awesome comment when we first launched DPL and also that's Drip Pot Luck as well as Stable Swap. I'm not going to repeat it, but he was basically saying that someone out there could actually learn from us. So thank you again, Bizzo, mate. Glad to have you there. Tony Morrow, I hope you're feeling better, sis. Big shout out to you. And obviously, when you're around, so is LCM. You're probably sitting beside each other using your phones or whatever. So there you go. So many chats, man. Crypto Crazy. I'm pretty sure you're already with us there on the Telegram group. Not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure. Welcome anyway. Fish Hour View of Johnny Howard. I don't know if Johnny's going to join us today. Maybe. Crocs Crypto. Hey, brother. Hey, I will get back to you again today regarding that other issue. And but we haven't forgotten about it. Okay, definitely haven't forgotten about it. Westside in the house. Westside, come and join us, man. Crypto Collective. Obviously Bigwig's part of Crypto Collective as well. Yeah, man. It's a big shout out to them. I'll do a scrolling thing later on for everybody there.
I wasn't.
Raphael. Hey, yeah. Who brought you in, bro? So,
John,
You're on mute, bro.
John Howard downline. He's from Montreal, Canada. Raphael.
Oh, there you go. Welcome, brother, and welcome to Stable Swap. There you go. And my boy Huss in the house. What's up, Danny? How are you, sir? I'm doing absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much. Alak-Azul. Yes, he is in. Great. Fantastic. Jim Ware, you know where the links are, brother. You can join us anytime. Thank you again. Every week you do this, and this is for my daughter's tuition later on.
Oh, Drip Millions is in the house.
Yeah, man.
Drip Millions.
Crypto Flyer. Drip Millions in the house. What's up, Stable Swap family? Literally just dropping in before bed. I do the same on your show, brother. At times are just nuts, right? So most of my recent videos, Stable Swap is the best wealth generating platform in existence. Thank you, brother. Thank you, and I really appreciate all the shout outs that you do on your videos. And I'm sorry if I don't catch them every time live, but I do watch them on the replay. So thank you very much. These chats are nuts. Greg Ball, hey, good to see you there. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, my question is, why couldn't you have this out like last year?
Well, it's been a few
I actually
years.
had money to put in.
Oh, every time I see one of these, I got to do these, and I've got to start the show with this. Oh. And
well, does that have to be $10?
Well, no, it could be like $1.50, whatever.
Oh, no, all right, I'll put some $1 donations.
Alak-Azul champions, Alak-Azul. That's awesome.
This is Ice Tea.
30 viewers. All right. So, yeah, man, it's been a fantastic week. We've got a few things happening. There, and I'm going to do a couple of giveaways today. Later on today, but it's been a great week. We had the International Women's Day that was really successful. I know that Matt put the challenge out there to the community that we would hit 2 million, and I knew it wasn't.
Yeah, it's a shame I couldn't get in on that. It's too quick.
Yeah, well, that's what we do, bro. The thing is that I try to throw things out, a couple of times a month. February was a little bit different because we had like a lot of things happening in February. And being the shortest month, we did $500,000, man.
I have a question. As I'm looking at the site, because I always like to go look at the updates of, liquidity and the providers. Now, are these new providers, or is it every time you do a provision, this total providers goes up?
No, that's new. That's the total providers on the side. No, right. that is every time there's a
new profile.
A new profile. Yep.
Okay, that's what I thought, but I wasn't sure, because you know how when Drip or any other project, you just do a new, you can create 10 wallets out of one person. So
yeah, no, very different here.
And well, you can't create now.
Hey?
1.7 million.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. We hit that one.
Yeah,
and
man.
John Howard is in the house. Hey, John.
Hey, Johnny.
Now you know that you're going to be on the actual stream, right? Last week you had no idea. You just clicked it, right?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
I'm glad he wasn't picking his nose or scratching his ass or something like. Oh wait, I'm live. Shit.
So you got to be one of my downlines, Mr. Gerard.
Jerry, yeah. You can take yourself off mute, man, if you want. You don't have to mute.
I've got me on mute.
No, not you.
I'm using this one,
and then Raphael should be coming here. I told him how to get here, but I don't know if he's coming.
My wife. That's why I'm on mute.
It's okay. It's all right. All good. So, yeah, there you go. Whoop, whoop. Yes. David Brand. Yeah, we did 500,000 last month, which was absolutely amazing. So, and here's Raphael, another new face.
Yeah.
Welcome, brother.
What's up, gentlemen?
Yes. David Brand. Yeah, we did 500,000 last month, which was absolutely amazing. So, someone's got YouTube running in the background. Another new face. Welcome, brother. Raphael, you, brother. Yes, we're getting the echo back from you.
So you got to turn your YouTube off, Raphael.
Got YouTube running in the background. Another new. There you go. Can you still hear us?
All right.
There you go. You can always
watch
this
on.
back on replay anyway. Welcome, brother. And man, I love having these new faces every week. It's absolutely awesome, right? So guys, a little bit of intro from you. I mean, Bigwig, we know you, but you can do an intro yourself as well, man. That's no problem. But other than that, like Jerry, Raphael, or Rafi, is it what I call you, Rafi or Raphael?
Whatever you like, buddy. There's no problem. Let's do this.
All right, I'll start. Here we
My
go.
new intro.
I'm
Okay,
Jerry.
Jerry.
And the $39.99 is because in 1999 I was 39 years old. So it was a nice number, and I've just kept it ever since. I am from Canada. Although I don't live in Canada, I've lived in China with my lovely Chinese wife for 16 years now. I'm not 100% fluent with Chinese, but we basically speak Chinese every day. I just live here full time.
Yeah.
And so I kind of know these guys, John and Raphael, from Facebook and different projects that have, what is that term, rug pulled us? Stolen our crypto, basically. And, there are some projects like StableSwap that are the opposite, that are making money for us. And so, I'm not a big team player, but I introduce people that I know, like, and trust, who know, like, and trust me. And so I would rather grow slowly and steadily than, just pump everything in and then have things blow up in my face. So,
brother, that's actually the principle we have also with StableSwap is just slow and steady growth. That's why we haven't put so much emphasis on marketing or things like that. We want it to be organic. Okay, we don't need to go out and do the hype and all of that, because when you do the hype, well, I mean, it's going to work regardless. But the thing is, you do the hype and you get people involved in it that you don't really want to get involved in it. It just creates more headaches.
Yeah.
Yeah,
people have to understand this isn't a typical, from what I see, and I know I'm new to this, but I'm pretty sure I'm correct in this assessment. This is not going to be a typical pump and dump type of DeFi. It's not DeFi, it's CeFi, and it's something that you're going to invest in. It's going to take a while to get anything significant, unless you got like $100,000 and jump in right now. But
yeah, it's literally slow and steady growth, and that's what we're looking for.
And that's most practical investments.
Yeah,
most billionaires, that's what they do. They put their money in something that grows over time, over 10, 15, 20 years.
Yeah, I mean, the beautiful thing about this is that that the price is not going to dump tomorrow. that's the main.
Absolutely. And that's one thing I said in the Telegram. I said, the one thing I love about this so far is that I don't have to worry about a price appreciation or it going up or down or anything like that. It's just a slow, steady. I know what I'm getting every day. If I put more money in, I'm getting more money.
Yeah.
There's no worrying about what's coming, what project, other thing, use case is going to come. I mean, use cases are going to help this for us, but it doesn't need it.
Yep. It's going to be sustainable regardless. So there you go.
Roger.
John, how about you, brother? Come on. Well, we know you've been around for a bit, but where did you start in all of this?
It's been going on for me for 3 or 4. It's been 5 years yet, Raphael. We've been at it for a few years. And again, like Jerry said, there's been stuff that go in and out the door that just, so our goal, or my goal, has been to try to find something that is going to be here for the long term, and that I can work at trying to grow. Because there was one really big one I can see. If you can see my shirt, there was one really big one that we were in a year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago. That it bit me pretty good, almost for like $50,000. So I want to try to come out from underneath that, and I've tried to find a couple of stable guys to bring along. This is why I got a hold of Jerry, and then got a hold of Raphael, and I think both of these guys know some people, and they don't know. I mean, they're not extreme team builders, but they they do build some teams. So I think I made a good choice to get them to come on board, and I'm really glad they did. So
it's you know what, this is all about sharing the blessings. I never look at this as and even with the other things I was involved with, it's no big secret. I was one of the original people in Drip. Okay, and I was able to retire through that. But it was never about promoting my thing. It was just literally about sharing the blessings, and just sharing the blessings. I've got like in the thousands of people in my team on Drip, and but it was never about sharing my particular address, join under me or whatever. It was just really just sharing the blessings with people, and that's with friends, family, associates, the taxi driver or whatever, but it was never like a hard sell. And same as this is not a hard sell. Okay. You don't see me going out on all these other Telegram groups personally and promoting my product. It's not what I do. I have enough confidence in this, in Stable Swap, and obviously being a co-founder, I know exactly where we're going with this, that I know that you don't have to sell it. As soon as people understand it, it's entirely up to them. I'm not going to be here trying to convince people to do it. It's entirely up to you. And I'm not going to be, people are asking for this from me, that from me, this and that. And to a certain degree, I'll try to, fulfill those requests. But at the end of the day, it's like this. If what we already offer you does not satisfy you, don't come in.
Exactly.
Real simple. Don't come in. I'm not going to try to, and I'm not going to spend my time trying to convince you to do it. It's entirely up to you. Okay. If I have to try to convince you to do it, it means you haven't done enough research for yourself. Pretty simple.
That brings me to a comment I'd like to make regarding a few days ago, maybe yesterday, in Telegram. There was some user, I don't know his name, but he said, he was looking for actual documentation of the relationship between Stable Swap and Top UN Tech. And I suggested in the chat, I said, listen, if it's a private entity, you have no business asking for that. If you don't know if you want to trust the program, you want to drop in 6 figures, according to what he said. I said, then buy an airplane ticket to Manila and go visit the office. Stand there with the people. Shake the reality hand, have a drink of your Alak-Azul, and meet their team. If that's not convincing enough, then go the hell down the street and play with Elon Musk's SpaceX. Go fly to Mars.
I mean, hey, look, the reality is there's so many programs out there. I mean, that offer APRs, and I mean that's with private companies as well as public companies. But even with the public companies, for example, Binance, for example, okay, or Crypto.com or Coinbase, they offer APR style programs. Okay, you try to ask them for the details of where they get that APR. Give that a shot. Yeah, you won't get it.
Yeah, they always give very vague answers, just because it's there's no need for it.
Yeah, that's it. So yes, there's I mean, quite obviously as well, if you look at if anyone has done their research on Top One Tech, you will see that through partnership with Top One Tech, we have the EMI and VASP licenses. Okay, and that is regulated by Banco Central, which is central bank, the government bank, right? Now, the fact that we have Top Wallet and Top One Tech on our website and has been there for 4 months, do you think that anything that's actually linked to any kind of government regulation, do you think that they're not going to shut us down if that's fraudulent, if we're using that logo fraudulently? Impossible.
That's
absolutely impossible. They would shut us down immediately. So it's already there.
Yeah, that's a green flag, not a red one.
Yeah, exactly, right. And the thing is, when people talk about, oh, you got to have audits and this and that, I've seen audited projects get rugged.
Oh, absolutely. Most of them do. Like, they'll do these audits and they still get rugged anyway.
You just wasted money on audits, pretty much. And the reality is, again, being regulated because of these licenses and having to be compliant, we get audited more than what people think we do. I'm not just talking about smart contracts. And in regards to smart contracts, well, this is totally different anyway, right? What are you going to do? Audit our smart contract where most of it is actually on CFI rather than DeFi?
Right.
It's silly, but I understand where people are coming from, because, you know, people coming from the DeFi space usually, okay, and they're thinking smart contracts, this and that, and they're trying to compare us to that. We're a totally different kettle of fish, you know, totally different. So anyway, before I go on even further on that, Raphael, brother.
Yes, sir. Danny D, right?
Yeah, brother.
I hear good things from John. And I just finished, you know, and I just opened up my phone and he's like, oh, there's something starting in about 40 minutes. So I just pressed, I didn't even hesitate. And there I saw my friend Jerry, and I was very happy to see him here tonight.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, so these boys have been talking to me about Stable Swap, and I was on a nice conversation with Jerry, and he explained to me a lot about it. It seems to be pretty legit, like that you guys are talking about, that it's with central banks. And I said, Jerry, if you did your due diligence, I'm in. Let's just go. So I didn't hesitate. I just, started. And let's see where this journey takes us, you know. And like you said, it's not about, pushing anything anymore. You know, I've only been in this space 3-4 years, and I'm done with that, and I just share what I do. If you're interested, just PM me and I'll tell you what I got. And if you want in, just do it, or else I'm not going to break my head anymore. And just,
Well, 3-4 years in this space isn't, rookie status. I mean, 3-4 years is like 20 years in DeFi years.
Well, it's just because the first year we were really basically all alone, and just going blind. And as you go here and there, you get to meet guys like John and Jerry and like you guys. And so you see, just by being here today, I'm just meeting guys that have experience that I'm gonna probably learn from, just listening to Danny talk today. I wish I could understand a lot more of these terminologies that you're using. And
we've all been there.
Yeah, we have to start from somewhere, and look, and that's a big focus as well with Stable Swap. We have a physical office over here in the Philippines. Okay, we have a physical office here. And a lot of people think, oh, that's a physical office because you're really just trying to onboard people to Stable Swap. And yeah, I mean, we are, but the reality is that office is more of a training center than anything else. And what we're doing is we're teaching people the basics of cryptocurrency, what is blockchain, what is crypto, how to see the scams, what's the benefits of things like OTCs, etc. It's not about getting them in there and saying, hey, sign up with Stable Swap. It's definitely not. It's about educating people and arming them with the knowledge before they take their steps into crypto. And in reality, I mean, Stable Swap as a first step into crypto is absolutely awesome, because you're not putting in today and then it dumping 90% or more tomorrow. It's a nice transition into the space. Once you get comfortable and you can see that you're actually starting to make money in this space, hey, we'll teach you as well. We can allow you to, we can show you ways to diversify into other things, other options, other projects we're not connected to.
I really wish this was out a long time ago. I mean, I really do. I mean, I joke, bust your balls about it, but I mean, this is something that someone new can get, like you said last week, kind of dip their toes in and get slowly transitioning. Because the typical pump and dump and I think it was Emmett that said it, and I agree with him. That's more like gambling. I mean, you can make some money, but again, you can lose it all too. Like most of us have lost a lot of money in this DeFi.
But I noticed that the space changed a lot in the last couple of years. A lot of people is not anymore about these high programs. Everybody's so cautious about dipping the toe today. And the fact that you're talking about education, I notice that a lot more people and gentlemen like you guys that have been here for a long time and have power to touch a lot of people are more out to educate people like me, John and Jerry on our journey. Before it was just about, like you said, this is the link, just go. And now what do I do? and 3 days later or 4 months later, everything is gone. And what did I just do? You know?
Absolutely. We'll touch on that, but I just want to quickly welcome Jim. Jim, welcome yet again, brother. I love having you on here.
Oh, Jim's here. I'm out. See you later.
Jim is a wealth of knowledge. But hey, just quickly, Rafi, just to touch on that, brother. Just
look at the six-pack on the screen.
Hey, there you go. Now, Rafi, basically,
six-pack, on the screen.
It's crazy, but actually people are still jumping into these things, these other things.
Yeah, because those are the gambling.
Knowingly. I mean, there was one, what was it recently? I don't know if you remember that one, Jim. Recently, there was one that came out. It was an obvious Ponzi.
Most of them are.
Obvious Ponzi, and everyone was promoting it, knowing it was a Ponzi.
And was CK promoted?
Oh, everyone was. Man, you got on YouTube and everyone was in it. You know, I didn't get into it because I knew what was going on, but it was something about you buy X amount of packs and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, everyone knew about it and it was going nuts. And then it just died. Right.
Well, of course, we live in like a microwave society. Everybody wants something tomorrow, not wait.
Yeah. And I see why people would do that. But I guess I've been in it for long enough that, again, I've taken that step now that I don't want to be involved in something where I'm gaining because somebody else is losing. Right?
Yeah.
Me neither.
But it's also hard to go into something like you said. What's your name? Your friend there with the beard, drinking the beer there.
Wig.
This is iced tea, sir. This is iced tea.
I'm on my cell phone, and I can't seem to make the screen bigger. Let me see here. Oh, Big Wig. Hi, Big Wig. Yeah, like he's. What was he saying? People want everything right away. They're not willing to wait. But a lot of people are also afraid of dumping. And is it going to be there 12 months later? Because 75, 95% of the time, it's never there, especially if you didn't get in on the right time,
Yeah.
I have a friend from Facebook. She's a Canadian, and I talked to her about stable swap, not even sharing my link. And she asked about things like the rate of return. And when I told her the default on the 300-day staking is 0.35%, she's like, I'm almost 60 years old. I don't have 10 years to wait to make money. I need it now. And she has jumped into every single Ponzi platform that has ever been out there, puts money in, and not only puts money in for herself, but she has a boyfriend she's got a husband now, but she's got some other connection to a guy overseas. And she always funds his account. And so I'm like, I shake my head at it. And I said, the time will pass regardless, whether it's a week, whether it's a month, whether it's a year, whether it's 10 years. The fact that you're not willing to put some money into a stable platform, and yes, it's not going to let you retire tomorrow unless you have that volume of money. But you're not going to get rug pulled. You're not going to get Ponzi'd out. And she's like, well, Jerry, I like the fact that you're in it, but again, I'm not going to wait that much time. And so she says, every single month, I need more money to pay my bills. And I'm like, stop putting your money in all these Ponzi schemes, and you'd have enough to retire.
Yeah, you're not gonna know
the stupidity of these people.
Yeah, there is nothing like this kind of APR or APY anywhere in any kind of space in the stock market. I mean, you can probably go to the casino, maybe get lucky or the lottery, but people put all this money in 401ks, like they let it grow and all, but like there is nothing that's gonna make you this kind of return. I mean, yeah, it takes a little while, but try putting that in the stock market. You want to take your chances there? No, I don't.
Well, even SP 500 doesn't give you this return.
Well, no, I have some money in what's called real estate REITs. Basically, it gives you a dividend monthly, but it's not much. It's like some are anywhere from like It can range from 25 cents to like $1 or something per share.
Yeah.
But look at how many shares you have to buy to make any kind of significant money. You're putting a lot more than you have to put in stable swap or something like that.
Yeah. So REITs, that's like fractionalized real estate.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Same thing with what we're doing with Alak-Azul Island when that comes out. We'll touch on that later on. I just got to quickly put this up there for Zach. Everyone knows Zach out there.
This is Zach?
Yeah, this is Zach.
I
short explanation about how to stagger short-term investments in stable swap in order to pay bills. You know what, bro? Majority of people in here are actually not on the short.
I don't see many shorts at all.
Yeah, it's very, very rare that you see that. The better way is actually to go with the long term and then utilize the rewards coming from the long term, because it's a much higher rate, and then use that to pay your bills. The short term investments, Matt, that's really the short term ones is really just for people that want to test out the system to see if it works. That's the reality. Your return on that is actually minimal, especially if you're going in with just small amounts, right? Do the long term. You're getting your rewards every day anyway. Yeah. That's the difference. You don't have to wait for the the end of the term for you to generate revenue from it. You're generating from day one.
Short term is still 36%. Who's going to give you that?
Yeah, 36% APR.
I think the best I've seen so far is maybe like some banks now giving you 4 to 5% APY.
Yeah, I know. But the short term,
year,
on a minimum of $50,000.
Yeah. People need to understand the difference between APR and also the actual term. Okay, so APR is annual percentage rate.
Right.
Okay, so that
APY is for
is based on 365 days. So on that 1%, on that the short term 60 days, it's 35% or 36%. Divided by 36.5 divided by 365 multiplied by 60, and that will give you your percentage over that 60-day period. Okay, so it's still, unless you got huge amounts of money, then maybe
you ain't making shit.
Yeah, but other than that, no, it's really just showing you that the system works. Okay, and we put that there for people that want to do that. But most people, I would say 99% or 95% at least, are going in on long term.
Or you could whore yourself out for $100 a pop. The ladies need some loving too.
Because
look at John's face. Have a throw joke in there.
You got two things. One is that you've got 25. The minimum is 25 for liquidity provision. Okay, and that's on a 300 days. And the minimum you need to actually do a withdrawal is 50. So if you're only putting in 25 for a short term, you're not going to get anything out of it until the end of the term, pretty much. Yeah. So, again, that's
you
just
make $1.50 on a $25 stable coin deposit and liquidity on the short term. It returns you 1.5 plus your 25. So, you would have to stake several times in order to get to your 50.
Yeah. Again, it's still better than what a bank will give you, definitely, right?
Sure.
Here in Canada, they suck. Excuse my language. We're not even at 1 point on the year.
So there, Zach. I hope that covers that answered what you're saying. There's no, I can't really give you a strategy on that. That's entirely up to you guys what you work out with that. But I wouldn't be doing it that way personally. There's a lot of comments. I'm going to put this one up because I have to give a shout out to Blue Chip, and I'm amazed you're not here, brother. Blue Chip normally joins us. So StableSwap is the only project that forces you to ROI and get into profit regardless of your behavior. Pretty much it. So, Blue Chip in the house.
So Dan, you're a co-founder of this project?
Yes, absolutely.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you. It's been years in the making, but we finally put it together, right? November 9, and it's been running like amazingly since. And obviously we've done, we've had a few additions, which we added again last night. We're still doing tweaks here and there. We're, redefining things on the back end as well. Yeah, it's a long road. It's a long road that we're taking.
Well, hey, happy anniversary. That was 4 months as of yesterday, your local time, right, Danny?
Yeah, there you go. 4 months.
So it's happy anniversary.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Let's do another Alak-Azul to that, and then I'm going to do a giveaway. There you go.
Hey, Jim, I have a question for you on your 25 a day. We'll go ahead with your Alak-Azul first. There you go. Jim, I have a question on your 25 staking daily.
Go ahead.
When you get the promo rate, obviously you have different ROIs on all your, well, not all of them, but several promo rates and stuff, right?
Yes.
I don't know what, yeah. When they expire and you renew, you get them at the current rate, regardless of what the promo rate was. Is that correct?
I'm not quite sure I understand the question. Ask it again.
Okay, so you do a 25 USDT stake today, and the rate
every day
0.5 as an example. No, but I'm just saying today the rate is 0.5. 300 days from now, 301 days from now, it expires.
Correct.
You have your 300 ROIs. That goes back to your dashboard. You choose to stake again that, let's say it's 25. You would have a new stake of 0.5 or whatever the default rate is of the day.
All right.
The default rate of the day.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Whatever. I mean, the standard rate is 0.35%. And so in order to not confuse anybody, my presentation is based on that. If you want to speed up the process and speed up the time frame to get to your goal, take advantage of these promos that come out. And add a side bag here and there. But as far as me teaching somebody what I'm doing, I'm simply staking the 25 for 300 straight days. And if it happens to be the standard rate when I'm doing that, great. If it's a promo rate that day, great. But I'm just going to base everything off of the standard rate.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, again, just to clarify on that, so everyone knows, when the promos happen from that day that you've gotten into it, that promo APR will be credited to you for the next 300 days. But anything you do outside of that particular promo period is back on the standard rate.
Okay.
And until you get onto the next promo, which will, I like doing these things. They come at least a couple of times a month, right? So we like to do that. So, and actually, Jim, going back to, what you originally suggested in the beginning in regards to these flash sales, I know we haven't done the 1 hour, 2 hour ones. The reason I haven't done that, although it's a fantastic idea, the reason I haven't done that is because of our time zones. Yeah, if everyone was in the same time zone, it would be fair for me to do like 1 hour or 2 hour ones.
No, I completely understand your adjustment to that whole thing. I mean, a 24-hour period makes sense. Plus, you're pulling in the liquidity by doing that, so I have no problem with that.
Yeah. So but I love the idea, and it would just mean that because of all the time zone, man, it's someone's always going to miss out.
Well, I mean, you could do it right now when Drip Millions is in the bed, and it would be no problem.
Here we go. International Day of Happiness sounds like a promo to me. You just never ever know your luck, Dave. You just never ever know your luck. But also, March is filled with quite a few things, so we'll wait and see what happens there. Jim, this one is out to you. Do you have a video on how you're doing this? Absolutely. Pretty much every day, Jim's got a video out there on that. So please follow Jim, Passive Income 411 on YouTube. Feel free to put your link there as well, brother, in the chat there if you want to.
Yeah, I'll put it in there, and anybody can subscribe to it.
So Danny, you know most of these people in the chat. You've chatted with them several times over, etc. Yes.
The people in the chat.
there's lots and lots of people in the chat. Not everybody goes on video, of course. Not everybody's comfortable with it, but like because you're one of the original developers or founders, co-founders, I'll have to give you a shout out with the public face on this. People aren't afraid to show their face if they're real, and obviously you're real. But like others, as I'm new to the group, and I'm kind of new to Telegram. I've had Telegram for years, but I find it really, really distracting, and I get a zillion messages from people that I have no idea who they are or where they find me. So, and it basically lags my laptop. So I just try to not go in it as often as I can. But these people, live chat people, I think it's fantastic to see them. Obviously, they're real people. They're not just some kind of AI bot.
Yeah, definitely. Awesome people out there. We've got an amazing community, probably one of the best communities in Telegram and even out here in the space, as you can see, if you guys are already in Telegram, well, most of you already are, but, very, very little FUD that goes on in our Telegram. We let people speak, but we don't tolerate any crap from people either. Okay. That's the bottom line. I'm all about people asking questions, and that's absolutely fine. But if you've already been answered, to know this. So yeah. Yeah, big wig. Well done. Right. So it's one of those things. We've created like a nice, healthy community, and that's what I love about it. And that's what I was saying earlier about like doing like building it on hype and stuff like that. You end up getting people in that are not necessarily of that same kind of persona, I guess. So I'm very happy with the way things are, and I think it's absolutely awesome. Let's just bring this up, Greg. With the affiliate side of things, can I promote the Stable Swap project on social media with my affiliate link? Is that allowed? Absolutely. Put it wherever you need to put it, man. That's absolutely fine. Go and promote, if that's what you wish to do. So the way Jim explains everything is fantastic, blah, blah, blah. You know what? Let's do our first giveaway. There you go. Let's do our first giveaway. I'm going to do two $50 giveaways today. Just why not, right? Why not? And just one hashtag opportunity.
Do one of those new feature ones, Danny. Do a station.
I got to remember how to get to that spot where we do that.
Yeah, just in the chat. You'll see in the chat right here.
Oh,
you'll see live, and you'll see starred, or you'll see the private chat. Just type it in the chat right here. You'll see where it says comments. Type hashtag opportunity, and I'll give away 50 USDT.
All right.
Whoever the winner is. So feel free to do that. So we've got like 47 people watching the stream right now, 16 entries. Let's see how we go. Not bad.
That's nice.
Not bad at all. And
for a Saturday night, it's perfect.
If I'm a winner, Danny, if I'm a winner, I want you to do the gifting stake so that I can have it on my account rather than in my wallet.
Absolutely. So that's one of the reasons I'm doing this right now, because I wanted to show people how that works. Okay. So, basically, we launched and this is by request of somebody as well a while back. And I'm pretty sure it was Gary777 who actually requested, around Christmas time, is it possible that we can like airdrop or gift liquidity provisions? And back then we couldn't do it, and now we've implemented it. So basically what it allows you to do is, instead of just, because they were looking at using Stable Swap as giving gifts to family, right? But if you're giving it just to a wallet, they could actually just withdraw it and take it out and do whatever they want with it. Whereas if you gift it in regards to a liquidity provision, well, then it's a gift that keeps on giving.
Mm-hmm. Plus, they probably want to add to it.
Yeah, that's right. So as long as they've created an account, then you can actually gift them a liquidity provision. Okay. So it'll end up being more than the amount that you gave them. So there you go.
I got a question for you on that though.
Yeah.
If somebody creates an account
Yes.
and they have no provisions yet, in other words, nothing, you can do this gift and start them on their journey, correct?
Yep, absolutely.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Absolutely. So
I like doing that.
Anyone else got an opinion on that? Anyone got thoughts or comments on that side of it?
Does it log the I know when you do an internal transfer and you go to the history and it's under the withdrawal section, is this gift going to be logged in that section too?
It will be. It will be within that history area as well. So I'll have to confirm with the guys exactly. I think we're actually putting a whole new tab in there as well.
Oh, for gift tab, for example.
For gifting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
So I just confirmed with that. I knew it was going to go live within the last couple of days, but I didn't know. They didn't inform me before they did it last night, because I was actually putting them under pressure yesterday and the day before to say, hey, I'm going to do my live stream on Sunday, so I want to have it there beforehand. And they just assumed I was already sleeping last night before they launched it.
Well, I'm just throwing this out there for folks who think they can't build a team or a first level direct. You can. I'm just throwing out an idea. You can promote this as a way that, hey, if you create an account, you get on my team, I'll put you on the wheel. If you win, I'm going to start you on your journey with your first 25, and that gets them involved for at least 300 days. So if they want to continue the journey, you have just now, patted them along.
Give them their first hit.
Give them their first hit, and that gets them involved.
Absolutely. So we've got 30 entries, but we've got like 46 people watching. Come on, 32 entries now. Come on, guys. We'll give you a little bit longer, and then we'll do the first one. Just to answer a couple of questions over here. Crypto Flyer, how can you tell who you are under? Also, are you able to change it? No, right? You don't see who's above you. Okay. And you're not able to change it. No. Who you go under is who you are under, unless you go and create a new account and put yourself under somebody else. That's how that works. Okay. It's too complicated. And well, it's not too complicated. It's not an easy thing to do when if you're talking about DeFi, that's different to when you're talking about CeFi. Okay. Trying to shift you from this to that and moving your direct lines. It causes more headaches than anything else. And it just provides more holes for mess ups. I'm not going to go down that road. We're all about security and, keeping things fair for everybody. And it is what it is. Decide, make your decisions before you actually sign up. Then be sure that you know who you want to go under is who you want to go under. So there you go. All right, we've got 34 entries. I'll wait until it goes to 35, and then we will do this first draw, and then we'll demonstrate sending it over as a liquidity provision. All right, 34. Come on, guys. One more, and there you go. Any other comments or questions from the guys here on the stream, or anyone out there in the chats? If you have any other questions, or if I've missed one, please ask it again, because there's just so many chats at the moment, so many comments and stuff.
When do you anticipate the second level and the third level going away?
I would say before the end of the month.
Okay. Before
the end of the month. As I said in the stream last week, you take away and you got to give something back. And the things that happened last night are the first two things that we've added there. And I'm expecting another one to come through before end of month. When that comes through, then we'll be removing the level 2 and level 3. Again, guys, I just want to reiterate on that. The removal of the level 2 and level 3 has nothing to do with sustainability at all. Okay. Zero to do with sustainability. It's more about the stigma that's attached to MLM. All right. There's that part of it, and also the regulating bodies that cover MLM are putting pressure on us. We are not an MLM company. Okay, that's the bottom line. We are not, and I will not risk this protocol because of some MLM clause that, that will bring the whole thing down. I'm not going to do that. Okay. I'm here to protect the users, the members, and also the protocol itself, the system itself. So, not everyone's going to be happy with that, but unfortunately that's the way it is. And we can't give you any more than what we have in place.
What do you mean by saying, like, by MLM a protocol, and it would cause you to collapse?
Well, it's not that it would collapse in regards to sustainability, but the thing is that there's certain governing bodies that, that regulate everything that goes on. We are not an MLM, so we're not multi-level marketing.
Okay.
And we don't want to be seen as multi-level marketing. And if there's that slight gray area at all where we are seen in that, we could be shut down by the regulating bodies.
Wow.
So we're definitely not going to go down that road.
No,
Okay.
we do not want to go down that road.
Yeah, definitely.
Wow.
So, it could be some stupid little thing, because technically, Rafi, just so you know, when it's relative to MLM, there's one thing that you usually have to abide by there. You are not supposed to generate income from people or, that you have no direct contact with. And technically, your level 2 and level 3 could be people that you have zero contact with.
Yes, exactly.
And most of the times. But anyone on your direct, you actually do have direct contact with. So you're able to generate income based on what they're doing. Okay. Anyone underneath that, that becomes that gray area. And I don't want that to be, a factor of why we get more pressure, or we get shut down, or cease and desist, or something like that, based on something like that.
And they can
branded as that.
They can just do that, right?
Hmm?
And I'm saying, and they can just stop you from continuing on what you're doing.
No, you know what? There's a lot of red tape that has to happen before you actually really get shut down. But we don't want to go down that road anyway.
No. Of course not. But it's nice that we can elaborate on these on these questions and understand why. Also, a lot of people don't have no clue what you're even talking about, and for me, it's it's good to know.
Well, it also prevents the temptation of some folks wanting to stack and take advantage of the program.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, that leads me to another question, Danny. On the gift provision, the gifting, which you're getting ready to demonstrate.
Yep.
If I was to gift, I just want to make sure I'm clear on this. If I was to gift something to my first level,
yes,
and start a new provision for them,
yes,
will I be getting, because they're first level, would I be getting the 5% immediately and earn 10% over the 300 days?
Yes.
Perfect. That's what I want to know.
Yeah, it's exactly. It's seen as an actual liquidity provision, man. It's exactly the same.
Okay.
So it's just that it's coming from you rather than from themselves. That's
something that really appealed to me from this program, is that residual income from the person that is actually earning something, and you're earning from them.
Yes, that's
really
right.
Like
well, you're not earning from them. The system is paying you. So
it's a nice bonus that comes to you,
Yeah.
So it's really good. What do you call that? Residual income?
Yeah, it's residual income based on what we call advanced fee sharing, and the advanced fee sharing is based on, again, it's already income, so it's based on income. This is not, it's not rewarded just because people are coming in, right?
No.
Huge difference. Yeah.
It's still it's another way of making income, not besides from the 0.35. You're also making that 10%. So that's excellent.
5.
Yeah. So technically, I mean, if you gave use simple terms, let's say somebody got up under you and they put in $10,000.
Yeah.
Your first level. You would immediately get 500. I believe that's correct. Is my math right? 500.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then over the course of 300 days, you would get a 10% of their earnings over the course of that 300. So let's just say that 10,000 turns into another 10,000 500.
500. Yeah.
Yeah. Then you would be getting 1,000, another 1,005 or something like that. 1,050. There you go.
Yeah.
So you make 500 right away, and you would get another 1,050 over the course of 300 days.
That's amazing.
Off of that one stake.
Yep. That's right. So I'm going to put this up here because, like, Jess, welcome. My friends explain, but I still don't get it. Where are you getting the money to pay people 0.35% per day? Okay. That money, Jess, is all from external revenue. External revenue comes from our legitimate and licensed OTC, as well as the other things that we're factoring into it. So none of this is coming from, I'll put this back up here so people know what I'm talking about. None of this is actually coming from the liquidity that people are providing to the system, which means, zero Ponzonomics. It's zero volatility. And again, it's coming from external revenue. So you're not using the liquidity that's being put into the system to pay out rewards. Okay. So, the reality of that is this: if we stopped it today, let's say, no more people are allowed to enter and no more people are allowed to provide liquidity, we would still be sustainable.
Yep.
We would still be sustainable because that money that's actually in there as liquidity would just be turned over multiple times every day to fill orders on our OTCs and our other programs that we're doing. And then it comes back. So, I mean, reality, yeah, you don't have to have new people. Okay. Yeah. You don't have to have new people to come in. And, I'll touch on this again. I have people that talk about putting in like big amounts of money or whatever. And, it doesn't, I mean, that's great, but really that's not what excites me about this. Okay. I don't care if you want to dump $10 million, you dumping in $10 million and someone putting in $25, I treat you exactly the same.
There you go.
Right. You coming and saying to me, I've got 10 million or $1 million I'm going to put in. It makes no difference to me. Right. I really don't care. In actual fact, I'm happier to help the people that are struggling than the ones that have already got money. Okay. That's my own personal take on that. I'm gonna do this draw.
Unless you're bigwig, then you can change your tune on that.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, let's do this first draw. Good luck to everybody out there. 45 entries. Well, we've got 56 people watching. It's awesome.
Matt, you gotta be kidding me.
Congratulations, brother. You know what? You actually pretty much deserve that because you got people impersonating you everywhere and giving you a bad name. So congrats, Matt. Congrats, brother. DM me your username and before the other impersonator Matts do it.
Oh, that's right. I am the real Matt Ewing. I'm going to change my name to Matt.
Oh, crazy. So I'll stop sharing the screen for a second. We'll just go back to our chat. And then Matt, when you do that, then I'll do the example of sending it over as a gift liquidity. So, which actually I haven't even done myself yet. I mean, we've tested it obviously in the background. The guys have been, I got the tech team testing it all out and it works, but I haven't done it. So yeah, it'll be first time live demonstration from me to you guys. So there you go. And we got like 60 people watching at the moment. It must be because I'm doing a giveaway. But again, a big welcome to all of you that are on the stream. And I love seeing all these new faces coming on. And, we've having 6 people on here. It's awesome. This kind of takes me back to the days when I was doing, live streams about drip back then, and I had Kelly on there and I had Brandon on there and all these other drip OGs that used to be on it with me, Folly Baker as well, which I don't know how many of you know Folly, but Folly's like one of the big guys within the DeFi space. So used to have them on here and we just talk shit. It's great. Yeah, just real comfortable and just be relaxed. So Matt, okay, I've got Matt here. Matt, is that cool with you that I'm going to demonstrate it using your username? Just give me a thumbs up out there, Matt, if you're cool with that, and I'll bring up my page over here. And where are we? Matt, answer, bro, so I can do this.
Do it.
He made a comment in the YouTube chat, but he hasn't commented.
He sent me a message, but I don't know. He sent me a DM, but I don't know. We'll see. He's probably had a few drinks. And in which case, I'm going to do another one just for Matt. Congrats to Matt. Alak-Azul. And for you guys that don't know about Alak-Azul yet, you'll find out about it.
All right. He said it's cool with him if you want to go ahead and do it.
All right. Okay, sweet. Alak-Azul.
Alak-Azul.
All right. So I'm going to share my screen. And again, there's all unscripted. So, you know, where are we? Okay, so this is it. Again, guys, this is not my account. I don't have an account on here. Obviously, I have faith in the system, but the reason I don't have an account is, well, for me, I just feel it's unethical being one of the devs and being co-founder to have my own account. And I don't promote my own account or anything like that. Okay, so this is just an account that we created again by request of a couple of members out there, and they wanted to have an account where they could donate to. I haven't opened it for that yet, but I'm using it to do the giveaways from. Okay. So basically the new thing on the dashboard here now, so if you were to just log in, okay, you'd just come up with this here, the standard deposit, withdrawals, internals. And if you go to the liquidity pools, you'll see here, there's the new things here, liquidity calculator, which we'll go through in a little bit, but you also have this gift liquidity. So if you were to click on the gift liquidity, and it would just bring up this screen. Can you guys see that okay? It's a little bit, you want me to increase the size? Okay. So select liquidity, and we're going to do this for the long term.
Problem here.
Okay, so the long term, and then we're going to select USDT because that's what I got in the system. We'll put in Matt in here, MUing 231, and we will put in 50. Why is my keyboard not working? Hang on.
Oh, dude, I was totally doing something else. Who won? Oh, Matt.
Okay, so there you go.
Oh, Matt, congratulations.
Gifting again, minimum of 25, maximum of 100,000. So long-term USDT, Matt Ewing, and 50, and we just go send the gift, and I'm pretty sure it's going to ask me for my
I forgot to do my my celebration for him.
Let me just bring up my OTP just a sec.
And also, there's no fee. There's no fee with this.
That's right.
Really?
Nice.
So OTP 639694, 639694.
Yeah, I totally zoned out the last 5-10 minutes of this. I don't know what you guys.
Okay, we were boring you, brother.
It says
so this is a new option. This is like a new option that you just put into your back office. This gift.
Yeah, it just came through last night. Let's try this again. Oh no, let me. You know what we're doing?
Wrong username.
No, I'm gonna reset this because I've had this sitting in the background for a while. So let's just try this again. And okay. Ewing, yep, that's right. Select liquidity, long term. We'll put this as USDT. We'll put in 50, and then send gift. And then we'll just do another OTP. Okay, gift liquidity. And 272501. 272501. And let's try it again. User not found. That's really weird, Matt. Have you given me the right one?
Hey, I can always give you my username and we can test it out.
There you go.
That's odd. But no, we'll definitely, I mean, I know it works because I know people have been using it already today. So
I can't wait to use it.
Anyway, we'll look into that. We'll definitely look into that. Matt, just double check. I don't know, it could be spaces or something, but you'll definitely get it. So we'll send that over shortly. Anyway.
Okay, he just sent his in the chat. Is that the same one that you typed in?
Yeah, that's weird. That's weird.
Me
what I might
wing,
do, just
me wing 2, 3, 1.
You know what? We'll do the next draw in a minute, and then we'll try to send it to that one. And then if there's an issue, then I'll get the tech team. Again, this has just been launched last night, so there could possibly be a couple of little issues. Although I know that people have been using it. So Wrapped Whale out there in the chats, he's already done a few since last night. So I know that goes through. So we'll wait and see what happens with that. Actually, what I might do is I might log out on my side here and then log back in and see what happens. If it could be a cache issue, but it should be fine. I'll do that. Don't worry, Matt. You will get it. You will get it. So, what else is happening?
Danny,
Champions?
just a quick question on this. You can gift to any user of the system, including their email address or username, correct? Doesn't have to be in your team?
Yeah, it doesn't have to be in your team.
Awesome.
At all. You can send it to anybody and everybody. Right? If you
I like the fact that it's already started for them. They don't need to even go to the liquidity and click what they want. Just put it in. Nice.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those things, like, you know, at Christmas time, for example, we have people that want to give gifts to people. And you just do it like this, as opposed to, you know, you're sending them money. And you know, as someone else stated earlier, you know, give a man a fish, will feed him for the day, teach a man to fish, will feed him for a lifetime. And that's pretty much what this does. You know, it gives them that opportunity to generate income and then learn more about it, instead of just giving them, like, you know, $50 and then they go out and, if it was in Australia, they buy a pack of cigarettes for $50, or not even enough to buy a pack of cigarettes. Yeah, $65 a pack in Australia.
Come on, man.
Yeah, man. $65 a pack of cigarettes.
A pack of cigarettes?
A pack of cigarettes.
That.
Look it up.
I could believe maybe $10, $6 or $7, but $50 for a pack of cigarettes?
$65, man.
That's crazy.
And some people still smoke more than a pack a day.
Hey, you know, when I was a kid,
yeah, that was the
12 years old, I could buy a pack for 40 cents.
Yeah, I know. I remember being back in the day and saying, geez, when it gets to like $4 or $5, I'm going to give up smoking. Dude, I didn't give up until like a year and a half
crazy.
Ago. 40 cents. Yeah. That's a long time ago.
Whoa.
I'm sure people out there, there's people out there from Australia that can confirm that.
Back in the early 70s.
Yeah.
Wow.
Back in the early 70s. Yeah.
1970s, yeah.
Yeah. No, when I was at school, it was like that. And brother, like I'm still doing this vape, but I gave up smoking after almost 40 years.
That's awesome.
Like that. And it was because I got onto this other thing, which they call a HNB, which is heat not burn. And you get these little things that look like a cigarette, and they actually are a cigarette, but you don't light them. You put them into this device and you just get vapors off it. It doesn't actually burn, so you don't get the tar and stuff like that, but you still get the same hit as if you're having a cigarette. And I did that. And as soon as I got that first day, I gave up normal smokes. I tried to have a smoke a couple of days later, and it was just like, ew, man. And you don't get the smell on your fingers. You don't. My wife used to be so far away from me when I was smoking, right? Now she could be sitting beside me and there's no problem at all. So I gave up proper cigarettes after like 40 years, man.
But isn't there something that's starting to kind of be come around or be developed from people that are vaping? There's some other kind of syndrome that's happening with people that vape too. They're with their lungs. It has to do with, I can't remember what it's called, but there's something going on with vaping too. People that vape a lot.
I'm not sure, man. Like, the thing is, I've been on this for like about 6 months, but I'm at that point now where I'm pretty much ready to just throw it away. At least it's taken me off that cigarette cycle where I was feeling really heavy all the time. I was struggling when I'm walking, and, you know, which is crazy.
How old are you?
Later in life, I'm 52, right? I'm 52. So, you know, in the past 5 or 6 years, it's kind of gotten worse. But before that, when I was a young fella and I was, full on into martial arts all the time, I did martial arts for more than 40 years and was competing and training. I was smoking 2.5 packets of cigarettes a day.
Wow, crazy.
But I was still fine, right?
Yeah.
But
I just turned 50 and still smoking a pack a day.
Oh,
that guy
man.
right there, he needs to put it down.
Bro, you can do it. You can do it.
Yeah.
Anyway. All right. Big Wig, you're really quiet today. What's going on, man?
Yeah, he's muted. There he is.
I don't know. I guess I'm not in the mood to talk as much today. I don't know.
Weird, man. You're not making enough money, bro. Come on.
I'm not. I've actually been looking for some side hustles to make some extra investment money, man. Because I don't know about you guys, but here in Pennsylvania, and pretty much everywhere in the States, the prices have gone up insane amount.
Yeah,
I don't have the money to invest like I used to. Not even a year ago. Like I'm not saying I'm struggling a bit to put the investment money I like to. I'd like to have a certain amount I put away a month for investing. I can't do that anymore, and it's kind of killing me, especially since this has come out. So,
Well,
business has been slow, so it's
Broke Ass LLC fits the name, doesn't it?
Yeah, you saw that finally. Someone finally noticed, and I was waiting.
Oh man.
Founder of Broke Ass, nice.
Well, you know what, guys? Just to go into that, I mean, a lot of you already know my story, but when I got back into crypto and DeFi was way back. Oh well, I dabbled in crypto for many years, but then I took a break from it, and we went through all the pandemic and all of that crap, and it was a struggle. It was a struggle, and I got back on the horse again with DeFi back on December 9, 2020. Okay. So 2020, it's only like 3 years and a bit ago. And I had to scrape together $40. I had to scrape together $40 to get into the DeFi space. And then a year and a half later, I was retired. Okay.
Wow.
So yeah.
Wow.
Into some good things. Well, man, I did pretty well with drip, and then it diversified into other things. But it wasn't just, it was never the idea of coming in and getting Lamborghinis or Ferraris.
No, whatever.
What I did was I just chose my first bill, my smallest bill. And I said, with what I'm doing, I have to generate enough to pay that first bill. Okay. That smallest bill. And then when you've done that the first time around, you go, okay, well, I should be able to do it again next month. So I'm going to add another bill, and then another bill, and another bill. And before you know it, all your bills are being covered. Mm-hmm. Right. Yes. And that's the way to keep it small, keep it simple, and just focus on that and say, okay, well, that's an achievable thing. When people come into the space, a lot of them come in thinking about, oh, when Lambo, when Ferrari, when am I going to buy my my island or whatever?
Yeah, I'll be happy with one minivan at this point.
Yeah.
But the thing is, that makes it very unachievable for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yes.
A lot of people will not reach that point. Okay. And so when they don't, they become very disheartened, and they lose faith in what it is that they're doing. So if you keep it small in these little chunks, and you achieve those little chunks, you just get on this super positive high, and it just carries you to the next high and the next positive thing and the next positive thing. And that's how it goes. And once you start doing that, then you start looking at diversifying into other things. Yes, this is a crypto space. Yes, you can make money, but you also have to look at diversifying outside of the crypto space.
Yes, I agree. And that's why and then that's what I was doing this last, however how long I was going, 3-4 months. I was looking to other things. That's how I discovered the real estate REITs and the stock market dividends and things like that. As of right now, I dip my toe in it a little bit because I see the stock market coming down pretty far this coming next 6 months to 14 months. So when that happens, I'll put a little more in. So anything that you can find that gives you any kind of passive income, even if it's a little bit for the month or the week, it's just adding, like you said, it's adding to it.
Yeah.
I'm going to put this up here. Thank you.
It is tough.
That's why I was laughing. I wasn't laughing at your story. I was laughing at that.
Matt, okay, here's another one for you. Every time you guys do this, I have to do one. Alak-Azul champion.
You couldn't make it even $5, you bastard.
There you
So
go.
that's
Alak-Azul.
the kind of strategy that I work with, and diversify into other things. And a lot of people think, okay, now I'm making this money and I'm going to diversify. I got to think bigger. I'm going to get big. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Mistake number one: stop thinking about going big. Okay, simple. Buy yourself a little hot dog stand. Buy yourself a barbershop.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Right? I don't know if you remember. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. No. Go, brother. Go.
No, I was going to say, I don't know if you remember. A lot of you guys probably weren't on the show, my previous show. But I basically told them I'm doing LBOs, which is if you guys are familiar with what it's called. It's a leverage buyout.
Yeah.
Which basically means you're buying businesses.
Yeah.
So
Right, what?
I tried. It's not as easy as I thought it was going to be, because these businesses are someone's baby. It's worse than buying a house, because these people spend more time at their business than they do at their home. So they don't want to let it go for what it's really worth. So, and you got to find the right amount of, if it's worth your time and money. Like he said, like I was actually looking at a pretzel place. Yeah. Like it was a little, probably like 3 employees. I think the gross, that was like 125,000 for the year. Yeah. I mean, that doesn't sound like a lot, but I mean, a lot of people would like that, so I thought it was a decent.
Really, it's you're starting off something with low capital, low overheads. Low overheads means more profit. Okay. If you have those 10 little small business, let's say a small business is generating for a business, $500 a day is not difficult to achieve on the outside. No. Okay. If you have 10 small businesses earning 500 net profit a day, within 3 years, you're a millionaire.
Yeah. I mean, there's people that I've talked to that buy laundromats. They have like 8 to 10 laundromats, and they're like they make over 600,000 a year.
Yep, that's right.
Just
so
that.
That's where people have got to shift their mindset. Again, this is not financial advice, guys.
No, we're just giving examples of other things you can make your money work for you.
Yes, exactly. I'm just fed up of being in my construction booth and going to work,
Yeah. Yep, exactly.
That's the tough part. When you reach 50
around the world. Sorry, go ahead, Raphael.
No, I was just saying, when you reach 50 and you're still putting on those construction boots, waking up at 4:30 in the morning, wow, you would be happy selling bananas somewhere,
Every day.
Dripology is almost around that
every day
example.
Hey?
In Dripology, he's like what, 47, 48, and he's still in construction. So I mean,
I'd rather get up at 4:30 in the morning, get on a boat headed to Alak-Azul Island,
start fishing,
and go on a fishing expedition.
Hey, I wasn't joking. I want to do like eventually like a stable swap boat trip or something. I don't care.
Yeah, why not, man? Look, I'm open to it. Let's just do it. If you guys want to come and visit, and that's the thing, guys, I'm here. You can come and visit me.
Well, of course you do.
Away.
You don't have to go anywhere. You can just stay there.
right at the very beginning, when Danny and I were the only two on the screen, I asked him that question. I said, has anybody put together, or discussed about forming a trip and choosing dates and a stable swap destination per se, it's like, whether it's the Philippines or somewhere else. Obviously, summer's not the best time to go there because of the weather. It's too hot. Winter would be a good time in the Philippines because it's warm.
Well, there's going to be a 1-year anniversary coming up in November.
Yeah,
I'm coming.
Wow. Whenever hurricane season,
that's right. When a cyclone is on the way,
right.
When is the best time frame? Given that there's obviously weather that can change, but when is the best time frame if we were to put something together?
If you're looking at, it's one of those things, man. When it's cool, it's also when it's raining. Right?
Yeah, I'd much rather go and sweat my ass off than go when it's like cold and rainy.
Yeah,
and
you know, we
wet.
can always get indoors and use aircon and all that kind of stuff anyway. So that's all good.
Well,
but you know, actually this time of the year is actually pretty good. Around this time, around, you know, March, April, May is pretty good over here. After that, technically summer here is April and May, I think.
Well,
April,
I'm going to say right now, we're going to pick a date and time, and we're not going to please everyone just to be.
Oh, you're
clear,
not.
right?
You're not.
I'm going to piss somebody, Bill.
100%
You're not.
big
You're
word,
more
but
than-
you know, again, the whole world is open, and it's like same thing with these time zones that Jim was mentioning about the flash sales. Not everybody can get everything, and not everybody can afford to go when you set up the time.
Yeah.
But if
that's right.
Exactly.
people have 3 or 4 months in advance, and it's okay. You know, like Jim just said, you know, eventually it'll be the first anniversary next November.
Yeah.
Well, if that is the date that people set, okay, then let's start getting, you know, somebody involved with getting the hotels booked, or, you know, all of that kind of stuff.
Well, by November this year, stage 1 of Alak-Azul Island should be up and going, but definitely by next year it will be up and going. So for the guys that don't know about Alak-Azul Island, it's a physical island.
Well,
when I'm launching my my Alak-Azul project.
Well, you should create a stable swap hotel.
Well, it'll be Alak-Azul Hotel.
So what is this Alak-Azul project that you're doing?
This is my Alak-Azul, which I've been drinking. Okay.
Yes.
I've had that for like 5 or 6 years already, but hasn't launched on the global market because obviously with things that happened, like with the pandemic and with, you know, everything hitting the bear market, etc. But that's going to be launched as a physical beverage product all over the world. The first 2,000 bottles go out all over the world. There'll be 5 bottles within that first 2,000 bottles, which will have a physical Alak-Azul token under the lid. If you're one of the lucky ones to find that, that's equivalent to $10,000 in Alak-Azul tokens.
Wow.
So we're actually launching a complete crypto ecosystem as well with it, which has multi-levels, multi-tiers, and the top level of that, which you can't just buy yourself into, you've got to work your way up into it. You will become a physical shareholder in the actual drink as well. So it's a lot of stuff. I'll release more details as the time comes. But
so I got a perfect room right here that I'm in right now that I'll stock up on Alak-Azul for a distribution center in North Carolina. Here it is, right here. Now
I'm really glad I came
out the door, but at least you'll be in here.
Basically, bro, also, Rafi, just so you know, I mean, a few of the other guys have already heard this, but Alak-Azul Island is a physical island, which is 6 hectares, which is about 60,000 square meters. There's going to be condominiums built on it, restaurants, bars. It's like beach, resort, that kind of thing, all Alak-Azul themed. And there's going to be a metaverse, which actually replicates the physical island. And you can get onto the metaverse and you can buy and rent properties through it using fractionalized real estate. And you will generate the real world income as well. You get a percentage of it depending on what percentage you own of that particular property or what rental you have on that property.
And this is all your vision?
This is all mine, bro.
All your idea, and this is all your vision? Wow, that's amazing.
This is my baby, man. Alak-Azul is my baby.
He stole it from the Smurfs.
Yeah.
It's nice when you can, you know, it's nice when you can actually, you know, bring up your dreams and your vision and actually touch it, you know. It's amazing.
Yeah, man. That's you know, it's a passion. And many years ago, I stopped working just because of money.
Yeah.
I used to live my life based on money, and you know, how that affects you personally sucks.
Yeah, because you have to.
You have to. So if you can switch focus onto just doing what you're passionate about, the money will come regardless.
Yes.
That's
look, Blue Chip's in the house. Hey, Blue Chip.
Blue Chip.
Blue Chip's in the house. He just poured a drink, which means I'm going to have to do another one for him.
Oh,
I just wanted to pop my head in and say, what a handsome bunch of guys, man.
There's only one drinking.
I try my best.
There's Zach.
I don't know what Zach is doing. Zach is doing construction work. Zach is.
I can't see Zach. All I see is dark.
Yeah, he's got his flashlight going.
That's
He's got his 99 apples there. The 99 apples. Good on you, brother.
Alak-Azul guys.
Hey Zach, did that answer your question earlier?
I hope you're not murdering someone back there.
It was more so. It wasn't to be the short term. It was supposed to be like, in the realm of short term. To me, is still 300 days.
Yep.
Like that's short. Like when I think of traditional long term investment, you're looking at 401k, 50 years down the road. And like that, you can't place bills out for that. But something with stable swap, and I don't really want to call stable swap a short term investment, so I may have just mistyped there. I just didn't know how else to say it. But like with stable swap, how do you, what I already know. I mean, I heard the kind of the conception of this, and I found 81 ways to take advantage of this program and dole it out. Now I could go into a very long explanation, but maybe that's what I was asking you, Danny. If you could kind of break that down real short, because I think it's important for other people to know that if you set this up correctly, just like anything else, you can set yourself up for life.
Yeah.
Well,
and paying those daily bills.
I'm listening.
The way that it is, brother, that it's on stables, given the way that it is on stables, right? You can really budget for it. As opposed to using other platforms. Again, I'm not knocking the other platforms, but the thing is, you don't know the value of your investment tomorrow on these other ROI or DeFi dApps, right? Whereas with this, it's stable. Okay, it's pegged to the US dollar. And yeah, the question is, what happens if the US dollar dumps? Well, we have the ability to switch to other stable coins if we see fit. Okay, whatever, if there's a stronger currency at the time, whether it be BRICS or whatever. Okay, we can, if there's a token that's out there for that, we can do that. And in reality, with our licenses as well, we are legally allowed to create our own tokens if need be. Right? That's something that
you're opening up a can of worms with that whole BRICS thing. I'm going to save that for like my own show.
We'll do that on another one.
Yeah, that's like a rabbit hole I don't want to jump down right now. That's like a 3-hour conversation. So that's
There you go.
I had to comment.
Chris Biz, hey, welcome, brother. Great to see you there as well, Chris.
For you guys that don't know me, I guess you can call me a bit of a conspiracy theorist. I had a show. We used to talk about conspiracy theories all the time, so it was kind of fun. But
there you go. And you're going to revive that. I'm going to jump on that show with you again.
I am. I'm going to revive it.
Beautiful.
It's going to be a separate show. I'm actually to keep the name the same. It's going to be, big wigs by the water cooler.
Yeah.
So I'll keep.
I'm just impressed that this show's been on for an hour and a half, and there's still people coming on. Like,
51 views.
Usually you see it decreasing, instead it's increasing an hour later.
Well, blue chips are at the best. There's a lot of sexy bitches on the screen.
Welcome to Stable Swap and welcome to the Alak-Azul Show, bro. This is what we do. We normally go for like a couple of hours, sometimes even more. And it's just general chat, but when we talk about good things as well, but we're open to things. And that's what I love about our show. We're just real people.
Yeah, I'm impressed. I have to say, guys, I'm impressed.
I have one question.
Yes.
Bigwig said he was a conspiracy theory type. You like
not theory, conspiracy theorist.
Do you freak out over the lines that the jets and planes leave in the sky?
No, I mean, there's really no evidence of chemtrails. I mean, there's a logical explanation for it, but because my thing is, listen, like, let's say there are chemtrails and why would the people that are doing it poison themselves? It doesn't make any sense.
Good point.
They live here too. It's not like, so.
Good.
Unless they've got
that's my logical explanation for
that doesn't allow them to get affected by
let's spray all these chemicals, but it's going to only affect the poor people. Like
anyway, right, what I'm going to do, guys, is I am going to do our next where are we? I'll bring it up here. We'll do another draw. Hang on a sec.
By the way, Chris Biz, that post there was interesting to me.
Yes.
He was basically saying,
$900.
You can book a flight a round trip flight from DC to where Danny D is for less than $1,000.
That's crazy.
Yep.
Well, then again, it is March.
Now,
so.
let me ask you a question. I'm not American, but when is your election? I got to mute. Hang on.
November.
Election is November. Okay. All right. While we're talking, guys, I'm just going to get this up and going now, just so we can do this next giveaway. And this is customary. We've got to do this anyway. So hashtag Alak-Azul. Put it into the chats there, and I'm going to give away another $50. And hopefully, this is not going to come up with user not found, right?
That would be nice.
But regardless, I'm going to give it away anyway. If there is an issue on that, again, it was just launched last night, so there may be a couple of things that we're going to iron out. But if that side doesn't work for now, we will fix it. But I will also I can do internal transfers. That's no problem at all. So, yeah, there you go. So, Alak-Azul, guys, I won't share the screen. We'll bring that back on later on. But there you go. So we can see each other here. Yeah, Zach, did I answer that question again, or did I get off track?
No, I think you did, bro.
I got off track, but
I don't even know what I asked you.
Oh, Jesus Christ. He's too busy murdering someone in the back. No, it's all right.
What makes you think I'm murdering someone? Like, you couldn't go with anything else. Just like, oh, the guy's murdering someone. He's always doing construction.
Oh, I went to a dark place.
The murder's already been done. He's in there like preparing it.
That would probably affect any kind of trip to the Philippines for you Americans, right?
It's the first. Yeah. It's the first week of November.
November 5th.
Gary, we need to get you a better microphone.
Huh?
Yeah,
Jerry, we need to get you like a.
Is it Jerry?
Jerry,
whatever.
And just a hat tip. If your friend says, "Hey, come over here and walk over here," and there's plastic down there on the floor, that's probably a good idea not to walk right on top of plastic. That's why.
That's what I'm laughing about.
That's why he sees plastic in the background for Zach. He says, "Are you
lotion on the skin?"
Oh God!
See, I told you I wasn't
wrap them up in plastic and take the body off.
Put the lotion on his skin or against the skin. Precious! Oh my God.
There you go. Jerry had a great point. November is a great time to leave the US pending the election. There you go.
Yeah, especially this election. Oh my God. I have a feeling. Oh, so you're going to get me in the rabbit hole again with this.
Don't go there.
I can't help it, guys. It's in my blood, man. I can't help it.
Wow, Mr. Defiant. That is just too much. That is too much. Like, I didn't bring any of this stuff up. It's you guys. Come on now. That's bullshit.
Tucked away.
I'm pissed. It's not cool. It's awful. You're in a good place when a bunch of grown-ass men can't even get through a freaking show without bringing up something like that. Bunch of dick and fart jokes.
That was a weird movie.
Oh, man. Jerry, you need to put just one hyphen. You put in two.
Wait. So, we're giving away. It's too late.
You can do. Yeah, let's do it again. It'll only them anyway,
with this thing tucked away. Oh God!
Oh, gotta love it. Gotta love it. Well in your basement.
No, here's that song in my head. Ding, 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 ding. You guys know what I'm talking about.
Oh God!
When he's dancing.
Classic. So there you go. We've got Alak-Azul, and yeah, that's better, Jerry. That's the one.
Too funny, man.
So there you go. We've got 39 entries. We'll wait to see how that goes.
I don't know how do I enter?
Just go into the comment section, comments, and just hashtag Alak-Azul in the comments.
In the YouTube comment section, not the Telegram one.
Makes a big difference.
So now
you can do it right here. You can do it right here in StreamYard. The comment section in StreamYard. Just type a comment in there. Hashtag Alak-Azul. There you go. And if this next one, if there's an issue with this one, it could be on my side anyway. But if there's an issue with me doing the gift liquidity, again, we'll sort that out. But whoever wins, I can just send it over as an internal transfer. That's fine too.
Yeah. So every time Zach comes back on, I'm going to play this.
That's right.
That's awesome.
Well, when he first,
Raphael dropped off, but he should be back. But what a great turnout today, guys! This is freaking awesome.
Yeah, well, when Zach first came on, all you saw was pitch dark and and a flashlight shining.
I know, it's very weird.
That's Zach. Well, I remember we did a Christmas giveaway at one time there, and he came out. He had freaking Christmas lights all wrapped around him. And
come on,
he was lighting a big bonfire out in his garden. Yeah. Oh yeah, man. He's a character. And then he comes on screen. He's got those the snow goggles on, and then he removes the snow goggles, and there's another pair underneath as well.
Yeah,
that's Zach. That's Zach for you, man. He's a character. We love him. He's been with me for a long time, so gotta love it.
Hey, Blue Chip, you put the Alak-Azul in the private. Did you put it on the live chat?
Yeah. I put it in the wrong chat.
Yeah, you got to put it in the live chat, not the private chat.
Okay.
Yeah, do that.
And put a hyphen in there. You didn't put a hyphen in the initial.
I'd have to
leave the studio. Find that hyphen on your phone.
Nobody can find the hyphen on the phone.
It's there.
Touch the number button.
Yep. So, guys, any other comments or thoughts or opinions or questions or while we're waiting for this? No.
Have you got any updates on any possible any possible new countries coming on board?
Yes. Actually, there is. I'm not going to give all the details of it until after this week. I got a big meeting with my partners this week. We're doing a bit of a restructure corporate wise, and in regards to going global. There's a bit of a restructure that we're doing. I'll stop sharing the screen for a few minutes, and then we'll get back to it. But so we're looking at all these other countries that we're going into. Obviously, one of them that we talked about a while back in regards to licensing was Poland, but Poland has hit DEFCON 2 or something recently, so we're kind of shying away from that part of the world for now. But basically, expanding out all over the world. Obviously, we have licenses here, but to expand out all over the world, we have to set up corporations in each of the countries that we're going to. Okay. Yeah. So there's obviously a lot of processing that takes place with that. We've got obviously Dubai is one of the main ones that we're going to be focusing on. India also, but again, because of the restructure, things have been a little bit delayed. Doesn't mean that it's not going ahead. Obviously, we've got our roadmap. We are still going to be working on the roadmap. As things are, there are a little bit of delays along the way because we want to do things properly. We're not here to rush things. Okay. There's no need for us to rush anything. We're better off taking our time and doing it properly. Yes, we put out the roadmap, and as much as possible, we're trying to hit all those targets on the roadmap within those given time frames. But if we don't, we don't. That's the reality. Okay. Right. They will still come. But the number one there initially is still going to be India. We're about 90% done with that process for that to go live. Okay. India is massive, absolutely massive. You got millions and millions and millions and millions of people over there. They're going to be jumping on board because of the regulation that we bring to the table. So there you go. And then, obviously other areas, once we set up like Dubai and things like that, it just opens us up to the rest of the world. So it's going to be absolutely massive. Yeah. Any opinions on that? Any comments on that?
No, I think it's a good call. You kind of backed up on Paul in there because Europe right now, I don't know if you guys pay attention to Europe, but it's kind of a shit show right now with all the protests and everything.
Yeah, absolutely. So, that's one of those things we've got to keep that in mind. We don't want to go and spend all this money and set up over there only for it to be fucked up because of other things that are beyond our control.
Yeah, they got to get. It's not just Poland. It's like France and.
Well, yeah, but I
Sweden.
mean, Poland going DEFCON 2.
Yeah.
That's
Well, yeah,
nuts.
they're right next to what, right? Right near Russia and Ukraine. So.
Oh, that's nuts, right? So that's
it's like this. There's only one more level left. It's DEFCON 1, which is war is coming.
Yeah, that's right. So we've got to keep those things in mind when we're looking at global expansion. So there you go. Let's get this draw out of the way, and then we'll come back and continue our chat.
I'm really happy I'm here tonight.
Oh, we're happy to have you here, brother. We're happy to have you here, and I'm sure you'll want to come back again.
Yeah, and I'm going to bring some more Alak-Azul guys here.
Yeah, man, let's do it. All right, so we got 44 entries, 48 people watching. Let's just do the draw, guys. Alak-Azul, and as I do the draw, I'm going to do one more. I don't even know how many of these I've done today, but it doesn't really matter, does it? It's Sunday.
No, I think you're immune to its powers at this point.
Either that or Papa Smurf's not eating the right thing. Alak-Azul.
Alak-Azul. Alak-Azul.
Oh, let me get my iced tea.
Alak-Azul.
Let's do the draw.
Mine's outside killing.
All right.
Good luck to
Come on,
everybody.
Big Wig.
Who's the lucky winner?
Big Wig. No.
Crypto Flyer.
Crypto Flyer. Congratulations.
There you go. Crypto Flyer.
Yeah.
Good. Congratulations.
Send me DM me over on Telegram. You should be part of the I'm sure you're part of the Telegram group. Send me a DM, send me your details, and give us a thumbs up if it's okay for you that I share this on the screen. So congrats to you. Congrats. And let me stop sharing that screen for a second there. So yeah, we're looking at obviously we've got India, we've got Arab Emirates. We've got Turkey, we've got Vietnam coming on board, we've got Malaysia, we've got lots of different things coming on board. So, Jerry, you're here again? You're here twice, Jerry. Or is he frozen on the other one?
He's stuck, yeah.
He's stuck on the other one.
He's in China. He's in China, so he's going to have some bad feed there, probably.
Yeah.
You're on here twice, brother.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's all good.
Jerry's evil twin.
He's in China, so.
I don't think you won, but sorry.
Checking you here. Yeah, Crypto Flyer, man. Send me a DM.
Jerry's taking over the show.
Prove that it's you. Because there's a lot of scammers out there. Just again, guys, be aware. Be aware that there are a lot of
Crypto
scammers.
Flyer.
Yeah. Okay, Crypto Flyer, congrats. Message me over there. Here we go.
Well, he put something in Telegram chat. He says, I am new as of last night. Nice.
Wow.
Good.
That's awesome.
Oh. Yeah, I just got it about 10 minutes ago, so it's pretty cool.
All right, let me do my thing on the side here. You guys keep talking. I'm going to check here in regards to his username. Just a second. And Crypto Flyer.
Dr. Jekyll and Jerry. I'm reading the chat. Someone's playing Science of the Lambs song.
Okay, so it is Crypto Flyer. Okay. Crypto Flyer. Let me check
Is that the Wild Bill song?
Yes.
Those damned if you do, damned if you don't, right?
Let me just try this on my side first.
Yeah. Q Lazarus.
Yeah, let's see if this is the right address. Long term USDT crypto flyer.
Back in a moment. I'm gonna go pick up pizza.
Check. Okay. We'll be here.
Is that a tree? Is that a tree behind Zach? What the hell?
Yeah, it is a tree.
He's in the treehouse. He's in the treehouse, brother. That's treehouse.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Got lightheaded.
But you don't have a tree house you do your crypto stuff in?
Oh,
Go
hell
to a
no.
house?
At least I don't see any
Old
plastic.
traditional people.
At least I don't see any plastic in there.
Right.
You don't see any what?
Body parts dangling from it.
I'm waiting to see a chainsaw on the rack.
Oh, jeez. All right, let me try this again. Again, guys, my apologies. If there's an issue with this, we will fix it.
Oh my God, he's bringing down a ladder.
Okay.
Bringing down the rope ladder.
And there we go. Long term USDT flyer, $50. Let's try to send it, and I'll do my OTP.
Send it.
OTP.
Oh my God.
And let's hope, because I know people were using this. It could be on my side. Okay.
There might be a bug in the system. We're about to find out.
Don't say that.
Don't say things like that.
There might
Some
be a
bad
bug.
juju. No.
A bad bottle of Alak-Azul.
There it went.
There it went.
Done.
It worked.
Done.
Something's wrong with Ewing's.
Let's check the history.
If we
Check
look
the
at
history.
here, we go transaction history. There you go. It's here. As you can
Nice.
see here,
Nice. Yep.
transaction history, 50, 0 fee, liquidity gifted to Crypto Flyer. Success.
And that 50 will turn into over 100, and you'll get the 50 back.
Absolutely.
Nice.
That's right.
Absolutely. So the gift that keeps on giving. Congratulations. Congratulations, bro. There you go. I'll stop sharing that for a sec. There you are. You gotta love that. It works.
Oh
I don't know what happened with Matt.
What the hell is going on in Zach's?
Oh my God.
He's got a dangling ladder.
That's a man cave above the ground.
Yeah, man.
The tree cave.
Yeah.
I think he built that for his kids.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh,
Very
look,
cool.
Dr. Define, oh, here's Jerry. He's back again. I was gonna say try sending me 100. Yeah, right, brother. Good try. But it's fixed now. Fuzzy. Yeah, the system doesn't like Matt. I know.
It blocked Matt.
Flyers in, brother. Congratulations. I'm assuming you're a brother. If not, sis, congratulations. And there you go.
Why is the ladder still moving? Is it going up? What is going on here?
Put the ladder away, they'll escape.
That's right.
Oh, so there you go. All right, one more thing we will touch on just quickly is let's go back to my liquidity pools here, and we'll bring up this liquidity calculator. And I know people have made comments regarding this, but I'll put this up there anyway. Okay, so this is our liquidity. Let me just increase the size of it so you guys see it better. Okay, liquidity calculator. Yes, it's not so complex, but it works. Right, it's actually pretty difficult to try to do some kind of calculator that will account for every single transaction that you guys have done or every single liquidity that you've provided onto the system. That would take up just crazy system resources, and it would bog down the system, and we're not going to go down that road at this point. Okay, we may create something in the future that'll be like external, maybe. Right. But, the community are very welcome to do that themselves if they wish to. But right now, if you're just going to do a liquidity provision, you can do your basic calculation here. So again, if you were to go in with 1,000 and at the current rate of 127.75, which you can adjust. So what did we do the other day? 171.55, I think it was. Something like that. So if you did 1,000 at that time, basically long-term 1,000, it would return you 1,410 if you're in at the rate the other day. Daily reward of $4.70, 4.7, and total value, including your initial capital, your 1,000 would become 2,410 at the end of your term.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yes. Fantastic.
Yeah. So when we did the early bird, which was 193%, I think it was. 193%. If you went in with 1,000 at that time, over 300 days, your estimated returns on your 1,000 would be 1,586.31. Daily reward of $5.28 and 5.28, and your total would have been 2,586.31 return on your initial 1,000. Okay, Rafi, I know you're new, but just so you understand as well, at the end of that term, you don't have to click claim. You don't have to do anything like that. It automatically goes back to your stable. Okay. I've had
your wallet.
Yep.
It goes automatically back to your wallet, right?
Your stable swap wallet, yes.
Your
Not
account.
or anything. Your stable swap account, yes.
You can withdraw it if you want.
Yep. In which case you can withdraw or whatever. I've got someone here called Bill. I don't know if you entered on the expecting you'd be on YouTube or whatever, but I'm going to add you. Bill. G'day, Bill.
Hi, what are you guys doing? They put lotion on the skin.
Oh my God.
Hey, where's the music now, Bigwig? Where's the music now, Bigwig?
Just wait till I get you back to my place. It's gonna be real tight.
You're such a nut.
Oh, yeah.
My God.
Oh, that's funny shit.
Too funny, man.
Oh, holy shit.
That was Buffalo Bill, wasn't it?
Sure was.
We have so much fun on these shows. Rafi, is this pretty cool or what, man?
Yeah, man. I'm like, it's not only about making the money, it's also about this,
Yeah,
the community, the people.
Yeah, it's freaking awesome, right?
It's about trapping people in a well. Yeah.
Holy smokes.
There's a very good friend of mine. He's over there on the Facebook world, but he actually lives just around the corner from me. Big shout out to Zeb. Zeb's an awesome guy. He's American living over here in the Philippines as well. I've known him for many, many years now. Cool guy. A bit of a bitch sometimes, but he knows I love him. But good to see him out there. And he'll probably pay me a visit later on, and we'll have some Alak-Azul or whatever. But shout out to you, brother. Really, really cool guy. One of my best mates over here. So there you go. Shout out to Zeb. And also, former military US. So thank you for your service, brother. Thank you for your service. So another vet.
Great show.
Sweet.
There you go.
I don't think Zach is coming back, guys. Yeah, he's been up that tree a while.
Well, there he is now, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not Zach. That's Bill.
Is that eat my balls? Yeah, as long as it's a left one.
Yep, that's definitely a vet talk right there.
Now we have two screens with nobody in it. What the hell?
Three, really. Rap's not in the picture either.
Yeah, we got three of them with nobody in it. All right, that's it. I'm out of here.
Oh my goodness. All right. Okay. Well, guys, I think we've had a great show. We're at 1,700,000 in liquidity right now, which is absolutely awesome. We got 1,737 providers right now, which is again absolutely awesome, considering we started on November 9 and we haven't done any major marketing at all. This is just through word of mouth and stuff like that. I think it's pretty freaking good. Bigwig, what do you reckon, brother?
Oh man, it's great. I mean, I joined when it was like exactly 1,600. And did you say it was 1,700?
Yeah, it's 1,700,000 right now.
And that was only what, like 3-4 days ago? So I mean, that's pretty big jump.
A couple of 100,000 in a couple of days.
I'm just saying, just imagine if you actually really put forth an effort to promote this. I mean, that says a lot. That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Like I'm looking forward to the future and the continued growth of it and the I should say the steadiness of it.
Yeah. I love it, bro. Love it. And again, I can sleep well at night, man. That's what this is about for me too.
Yeah.
Right. I don't have to worry about
it's invested into
millions of dollars or whatever. It's not about that. Right. I can sleep well at night. I know that there's not going to be someone, unless he's some kind of psycho, and good luck to him, but there's no one going to be knocking on my door telling me that I've done something wrong. And, you know, they're going to get me for it or get my family for it. Right. I'm very comfortable being out here in the space, showing my face, because I've got nothing to hide. Right. And people will say, oh, yeah, but you're not telling us this, you're not telling us that. Dude, get real, man. This is a private company, not public.
Yeah.
Right. That's it. So either get on board or don't. That's the bottom line. But I can still sleep comfortably at night knowing that I'm not doing anything wrong. And, you know, it's actually a big risk for me to do what I do. Just for those people that don't know that, this is a big risk on myself and my family. Right. I'm not going to jeopardize or risk my family's well-being by doing something stupid like a freaking rug pull. Dude, I don't need your money.
Yeah.
Big Wig, you and I have known each other for many years. Zach's known me for many years as well, right? Blue Chip, pretty much the same. I'm always out there, man. I don't hide.
No,
and I am actually open, and I'm, you know, I'm in the line of fire. Why am I going to do something stupid? People in glass houses should not throw stones, right?
Correct.
I need to see the books. I need to see every line item.
I'm going to need your blood type, your soul. Do you guys have socials?
I believe the proper response is go fuck yourself.
Hey, let's do the Elon Musk, right? The Elon Musk. Yeah, fuck yourself.
I guess the proper response would be like, bro, if you had your own company, you're going to show your books to every Tom, Dick, and Harry comes along?
No,
and Bill?
No, you can't do that.
You don't. You don't do that, right? And that's the reality.
But here's the thing. My experience has been, even when somebody's asking for the books, and let's just, for some stupid reason, you show them the books. Well, then they'll come back and say, well, those books have been doctored. Those aren't real. Those aren't real numbers.
Right.
It's never going to end, bro.
Yeah, it's never going to end.
The only time you have a valid reason to look at a company's books is if you're looking to buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty much.
That's it.
Pretty much.
And even then, they make you sign. Anytime I had to look at someone's books, they made me sign NDAs. Basically, you can't talk about anything because they don't want anyone knowing that they're selling. I mean, not every company's like that. Some are. Usually, the bigger companies are.
Yeah, bro. You know,
they don't want people quitting.
No.
Yeah. Corporation.
I mean, I don't really have much more to say on that, you know, but seriously, again, I put the challenge to you. Go to Binance, ask them to show you how they give you their APR. Go to crypto.com, go to Coinbase, and these are all publicly listed companies, okay? Go and ask them. As a public company, they're obligated to show you. Yeah? We're not a public company. If you can get that from them, then come back to me.
Yeah.
I told me to fuck
I'm
off.
real comfortable. Just being here tonight has made me so comfortable about having invested in Stable Swap. Has just even just sealed it for me. Honestly, talking to you, Danny, listening to you and what you have and what you're doing, your vision, and your buddies here, just
it's Danny smile, isn't it?
Kudos to all of you. You know, I just got to say that, and this is something really cool that you guys got going on over here. You know, and I hope it lasts for a long time.
Brother. We're not going anywhere, man. We're here for the long term. We're here for the long run. I may not be here forever, and I've openly said this as well. Okay, not that I'm not going to be here, but the thing is that, you know what, being the face of all of this takes a lot of time, man.
Oh,
you know, I'm in the telegrams like 18 to 20 hours a day. I've been sleeping 2 or 3 hours a night for the past few months. You know, I need to take a break from that.
You gotta learn to delegate a little bit there, bud.
Yeah, well, that's why we got Princess Caddy in there now, fielding most of those other inquiries and stuff. I've got Patrick as
she does a good job.
Oh, she does, man.
She does, yeah,
freaking amazing. Hey, a big shout out to Caddy. Actually, she messaged me like late yesterday evening and said, "I'm sorry, sir, I can't do the Telegram right now," because we allow our staff to go and still work, but be wherever they want to be. They don't have to be in the office all the time, right? And that's fine. So she was away on a family picnic thing yesterday while she was still on Telegram. Unfortunately, her daughter slipped and hit her head and started vomiting.
Ooh.
Oh, that's not good.
Right?
That's
Not
a
good.
concussion.
That's a concussion, right?
Yep.
So they had to rush her to the hospital, and she messaged me last night. And she said, "Oh, I'm trying to keep up with the chats, but unfortunately, my daughter had this slip." And
family first.
Family first. Take care of your daughter. Everybody else can wait. And in reality, guys, when we're talking about responses to tech support questions and things like that in the Telegram group, you tell me any other program that will reply to you as quickly as we do.
Oh, I made the comment the other day. I thought you were quick, but Caddy, she makes you look like slow molasses, man.
Well, yeah, I mean, most of the time you're in bed when I'm awake, so.
But the thing is that, you go to any other platform, you're going to wait. Sometimes you can wait days. If you're talking about like the centralized things, like example for Binance or crypto.com or whatever, dude, if you get a reply within an hour, you're freaking lucky.
Yeah.
And if you do, it's because they've got like thousands of people working there. Right? We don't have that luxury at this point, but we still reply as fast as we can. So, my apologies for the people that need things done like ASAP, but we do what we can when we can. And, I'm not prepared to be here 24/7, although I'm here like 27, right? But, at the end of the day, if I want to have a day off, I'm going to have a day off. That's it.
Yeah, absolutely do it. Take it, man. You deserve it.
Plain and simple. So,
I do have a suggestion.
Yes.
It's a legit suggestion on the website. And you may can do it, you may not can do it. I don't know. It depends on what the devs say. So in the area where you can, let me just make sure I'm telling you the correct area. Log into crap. I got to log in. When you go and search, like on a day, if I want to pull up a specific day, all my entries of what I've earned for that day.
Yes.
And it listed. What I'm having to do is I'm having to, copy and highlight everything, paste it over into an Excel spreadsheet and do a, function adding up, certain things. Is there a way that you can add, or the dev team can add the ability to do an export of a CSV file for an Excel spreadsheet?
And that's been raised a few times, and I totally agree that that's a good option. But as we are growing, again, we've only started, November 9, and everything costs money. Okay, and you're talking about bandwidth as well. Now, bandwidth to be able to pull that kind of data, not just for one person, but for multiple people, because if you can do it for one person, you've got to have this available for everybody.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. And we're going to have to, it has to be scalable, bro. As we increase in numbers, then we will increase certain things in regards to bandwidth, because again, everything is at a cost. Yeah.
Right. Makes sense.
So in time that will come. But for the moment, it's not going to happen. Not just yet. We've got, again, and this is just to explain to everybody. Okay. We're generating income. Obviously, we're making a profit, but that profit is now being used to set up companies in all different parts of the world. And that is not cheap. And then paying for licenses in all those different parts of the world.
Well, I would rather you concentrate on that than worrying about a damn spreadsheet.
Yeah. And that's a reality, and I see the requests that come through, and I totally appreciate what people are asking for. And I know why they're asking for it, but it will come in time. It's going to take time. It's not something that we can just bring in overnight.
Okay.
Yeah. So your lazy ass is going to have to do the work yourself for now. Okay.
That's fine. That's fine.
I was thinking the same thing as Danny. I was on that bandwidth issue. I knew that'd be a problem.
Well, and you guys don't realize. I mean, look, we don't even charge you a deposit fee.
Yeah.
We shoulder all of that.
Unless you don't do the minimum, then you charge a deposit fee.
Yeah, we charge a deposit fee, but at the end of the day, we don't make anything from that.
Yeah.
We don't make anything from that deposit fee. That just really covers costs. So you've got to consider the costs and then our outgoings and what we're doing for expansion. Yeah. And we're also paying back these crazy rewards. You know, we just got to just bear with it for now, guys. We definitely are on that road. We are going to do those things, but everything takes time and money.
Yeah.
You know,
we got time.
Yeah.
Because we all know blue chip got to get paid now.
Yeah, man, blue chip. Okay.
Hey, blue chip is getting paid.
Yeah,
Rafi, there's
I'm starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel.
As a testament, there's blue chip drip. He's one of our whales.
He's got a bag, that's for sure.
Right. And Rafi, he's making, I mean, that's up to him to what he says, but the guy's into the thousands every month.
Wow.
Okay, without going into all the details of that, and then he's more than welcome to share if he wishes. But you'll see his YouTube videos. Follow him on YouTube, man. He's got good tube views. Right? He blue chip is a freaking champion, and he has the hot girls on his stream as well.
That's right, the mamacitas.
But blue chip has been with us since day one, and he is a standing testament to like how stable swap works. You know, I don't know, Chip, if you want to expand on that, it's entirely up to you. If you
I'm really happy to be here. I seem to be surrounded by real good energy, so I don't think I'm in the wrong place right now.
It's man. You know, I just right when it kicked off, I've told this story 1,000 times. I had about 13K of other crypto hanging out there, not really doing much. So I stuck it all in the early bird and, you know, and DCA'd $200 a day for 2.5 months. And then next thing you know, the rewards were enough to cover that. And now all of a sudden, you know, according to the spread, you know, that calculator, compound calculator, you know, I should be at like $3,700 a month. But because of the promos, I got like 7 or 8 affiliates. You know, it's been coming in around 220 or 250. I'm thinking, well, they said there was a server issue and it double paid some people. So maybe I got double paid. And now all of a sudden it's like, well, it's not 24 hours yet. It's almost at 300. I'm at 291 and 12 cents. So, I mean, you know, this thing is moving quick.
Can I just, I'm going to make a quick comment on that, guys, just so you know. The server issue the other day, and a couple of people, actually a lot of people were paid double rewards. Keep it. We're not taking it back. We're letting you have it.
Well, I was going to say it was working good to me. I don't know why.
We're letting you have it anyway. We're letting you have it. It's done. Okay. That's yours. We're not going to be taking that back. We're doing it. Okay. I mean, now there is a time adjustment, which again, when we reset the server, there was a time adjustment. So the times that you were normally getting the rewards have been reset to the time that you actually receive that reward. Okay. So people can say, oh yeah, but that's a few hours out. I may lose money. But the thing is, you got double paid anyway.
Yeah, there you go.
So let's just leave it where it is. Okay. We've corrected the issue in the background there. You've been paid extra bonus. Beautiful. Done.
Nice.
Okay. Is that cool with you guys?
I ain't got no problem with that.
For those who did, of course.
Yeah.
That's absolutely fine with me.
Wow.
You know, I mean, at the end of the day, some of it, you know, it wasn't a huge amount. Because when you're looking at like the dailies, I mean, for some people that are earning big amounts on the day, well, that's fine too. Again, we're happy. Keep it. We're not going to adjust it. Keep it. It's gone. Okay. We're not going to have to adjust anything else because, you know, you've been paid for it anyway. So I'm not going to have to adjust anything else. You're being paid. You're done. All right.
Yeah, I didn't scroll down through my rewards to see if I was double paid or not. I just noticed what I'm getting increased a lot, and maybe it's because maybe the AFS bonus is going up because people are taking advantage of the promo.
Well,
Who knows?
It doesn't matter.
Well, blue chip.
It doesn't matter. Again, we are sustainable regardless.
Blue chip, if your conscience is really bothering you and you find that you've been double pay, there is now a liquidity gift option. and I volunteer my username.
Sure.
But also,
Hey, you can donate it to the founder of Broadcast LLC anytime.
Again, a big shout out to the community for your honesty, because we received so many messages from people saying, "Hey, I got double paid." You know what? That shows the beauty and the integrity of this community. A lot of people would not say shit.
No.
Right? But look at the community. We received a huge influx of messages from people and saying, "Hey, we've been double paid." How awesome is that?
Well,
like, how awesome is that?
But you know what that says about you, Danny, is that we respect you and we respect where this company has a vision of going. I mean,
thank you very much.
I mean, just cast out all the bullshit, cast out all the fun and the laughter and, you know, joking with each other. We also have a serious side to this, and that's our ability and our trust and faith in staking our liquidity with you, because we believe in you. We believe in Stable Swap. We believe in the vision, and we're in this for the long haul. At least I am.
Thank you very much, man. I really appreciate that. I, you know, again, I'm out here. I'm as transparent as you can freaking get, bro. I'm not.
And appreciate it. You know? It's appreciated.
Definitely.
Thank you. Thank you. You know, this is me. It's always been me. Like when way back in the day when I was doing the streams with other people, and you know, I always say I'm just a bum living out the sticks, right? But I understand a lot more than what people think that I do. Okay. I mean, look what we've created. But you know, at the end of the day, I guess this is about showing people that anybody can do it, right? Anybody can be successful in this, and you don't have to be you don't have to be a rocket scientist. You don't have to be some executive or be part of that major corporate world to do this. This is about bringing crypto back to the streets and putting it there for our everyday people.
Well, I will say, I mean, it's for everyday people, sort of. I mean, everyone that's in here, I believe for the most part, someone correct me if I'm wrong, has been exposed to DeFi or crypto one way or another. There's still people, like I said last Saturday, that don't really know about crypto or want to stay away from crypto because they think it's a scam.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, I mean, so once you get those people in, I mean, the sky's the limit.
Yeah, there's only like 5% of the people on the planet that know about crypto, you know?
Yeah. And that's a very small percentage.
This is the main reason for our office here in the Philippines, right? Again, our office here in the Philippines is to train people about blockchain, crypto, the benefits to them. And again, here in the Philippines, man, remittance is a huge industry, $32 billion industry. Right?
I can't imagine what it's out here. I don't even know, but.
So 32 billion in regards to, like, you've got overseas Filipino workers that are sending money back to the Philippines.
Wow.
Imagine India.
That's true. Yeah. Oh yeah. India.
Right. Imagine India. And these are all these people that are going to be using StableSwap as a way to transfer money back to their family and friends here in the Philippines, in India, once we do Dubai, once we do, you know, things like that, Central America, Latin America. That's going to be absolutely massive. Absolutely massive.
Absolutely.
And we're bringing it back to the streets. We are making crypto accessible to the layman.
Well, so you have like a big vision here. So it's not only Philippines, you're talking about different countries, different currencies. Wow.
Yes.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
When India comes on board and Emirates,
Arab Emirates,
it comes on board, which is a tax-free haven, by the way. Holy shit. You're talking about not only on the OTC side, which pays us, the liquidity providers, but I see both sides of the equation exploding from there. That's the vision.
And I say when that happens, you should give like extra percentage or at least bonuses for people that are here now?
All right, brother. I can give you another idea. It's a little bit more alpha.
Guys. I tried.
A little bit more alpha. It's not going to come through immediately, but it will come through pretty soon. There's a little bit more alpha. Is that we're going to be able to provide or give you an opportunity to also provide for remittance liquidity.
Ooh.
Remittance.
Different APR.
What does that mean?
APR.
What the
Remittance liquidity. So you can actually provide liquidity for remittance. Right? There's some alpha.
It just blew my mind, right?
Big, and you thought it was already good, yeah?
Yeah, dude, you're just like, I don't know what else you could do to make it better after that, Alpha. Jesus.
We need
You want another one? You guys already know, but people like Rafi probably don't know. Rafi, we're going to be integrating very soon P2P lending. Okay, P2P lending, micro lending on the platform as well. And the consortium partner that we are partnering with on that side of things is they're bringing to the table another existing 350,000 user base.
Wow.
For micro lending.
That's probably the most exciting. Well, other than what you just said earlier, just now, I was excited about the P2P lending. So
yeah, I told a customer today that I was getting ready to retire.
Oh my God. Is that
it's going to get even better, bro. It's going to get even better. When we implement these things, you're oh my God, back again.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so if you had a 5-year plan to reach that point of retirement, once we implement all these other things, consider that 2.5 years.
Yeah, man. I'm excited. See, this is why I need to keep really get a nice big bag and just keep dumping them in there.
Yeah, man.
Man, I can't wait. Oh, dude.
Put the lotion in the fucking
the lotion goes on his skin.
Dude, he literally spent time to look for that picture and put it on there just for this joke.
we need some cool in the gang celebration music.
Oh my God. Yeah, well, I got some Rickroll for you.
Mr. Rick Ashley.
Rick Ashley, baby.
Oh my God. All right. So there you go. Hang on. Here in the Middle East, what's this? Here in the Middle East, there's a lot of overseas workers from Philippines and India. Absolutely. Yep. There you go.
There was a lot of Filipinos on my base in Cuba too.
Yeah, there is. And they're all over the world. I mean, look, Philippines, the people are the biggest export. Okay, that's the reality here. They're the biggest export. Traditionally, that's the way it is. People work overseas, they send money back to their family, and that's what keeps this industry going, or the country going. So when you can tap into something like that and show people the benefits of remittance through stable swap, this thing's going to go nuts. And the things that we're adding to it, like the fiat wallets, so peso to peso, obviously over here is pesos to pesos, and you're going to be earning a percentage of fees just going from peso to peso. You don't have to get into the crypto side of it. Just peso to peso through our apps. You can send a family member in the south of the Philippines some money, and you will get rewarded for doing so. Right? And those fees, there's a percentage of that, which is also going to go back to help support stable swap as a system. So if anyone ever questions sustainability, guys, just either move on to somewhere else or think about this and go, hey, holy shit, this is here to stay. And we're here to stay.
This is different.
I like to hear that.
It's just hard to get people to swallow the fact that, they work 30, 40 years funding a 401k. Maybe they put 200,000-300,000 in there.
Mm-hmm.
At the end, they're getting 6,000 a month along with their Social Security. They can live on that.
Right, and that's assuming the market doesn't take a shit either.
Exactly.
Yeah,
it will.
Swap, you put 50,000 in, you start drawing 5,250 immediately.
Yep.
Even if you don't fund it with anything else to lock up any more money. You
Yep.
just relock it back up when it unlocks.
Yep.
I mean,
On the
people
standard
think-
rate, that's what 10.5% a month. Where else are you going to get 10.5% a month?
Nowhere.
Nowhere.
Absolutely nowhere. Absolutely nowhere.
Unless you know something that somebody doesn't know, and
or
you're
unless you want to take the risk on something that may dump tomorrow.
Yeah.
Which
That's
that's
the
what
reality.
what I've been doing forever.
I told one of my customers the other day about it, and she said, "It just sounds too easy." And I said, "Well, no, it's not." I said, "I had to learn about crypto. I had to get an exchange. I had to get a digital wallet. I had to lose my ass on a couple projects, over 6 figures because probably if I didn't lose my ass on, I would have saw this. I would have said, oh, these guys are making 200,000 in 2 or 3 days over here. Why do I want to do this?" So,
Well, I see the biggest challenge for people that are not technically sound is, people like us have been in this space a while. We know how to set up a wallet, exchange money, things like that. There's people that can barely turn on a computer, let alone try to set up a wallet and, buy one cryptocurrency, go send it to somewhere else and swap it, and then do what we got to do to put it in there. So I know it sounds, it's simple for us because we know what we're doing, but I guess that's a challenge for you, right, Danny's people that have never done it before.
Yep. That's right. Again, bringing it back to the streets, we're bringing on no coiners, people that have never done this. And if you talk to them just about crypto, you're going to lose them. But if you bring it back and go, okay, well, you've got your son or your daughter or your whatever is working overseas, and they're sending you money back through Western Union or PayPal. Dude, I did a transaction on PayPal the other day, and it was just for a small amount. It was like $200, okay, on PayPal. And I did that for a friend because they didn't have any crypto or whatever, and I did that. And it cost me, in fees, it was about 670 pesos, right? In fees alone. And
Just
the exchange rate was shit. Just to send it. Now, 600 pesos can buy you half a sack of rice that will feed your family for half a month.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
It's reality.
Yeah. And that's why I always tell people that, people like Bitcoin, I'm like, you can't, Bitcoin will never be the world currency because it's too expensive to move.
Well,
and it's slow.
Not really. It depends. We've got some, here up in Canada, I use an application where it moves fast and they're cheap. And I'm really happy with them. I've been using them for over 2 years now. And they're like, we're talking about $3, not even 3% on transactions. And it moves. I'm really happy with that. That's the only thing I've been using for the past 2 years here in Canada. 3% on your funds at $3 sometimes. So very happy with that.
Yeah. Whereas with this here, you go to do a withdrawal. Okay. You do a withdrawal and it's a set amount. Right. Regardless of how much you're doing, it's a set amount. Okay. You go to withdraw on BSC, it's $2.50. If you're doing $100 or you're doing $10,000, it's still $2.50.
Right.
Exactly.
Right. On BSC. So yeah, man, there's lots of benefits of being in StableSwap. Again, I'm not selling the project. It sounds like I'm selling, but I'm not. I'm just really stating the facts, and those are the facts. So with people over here on the ground, here in the Philippines, using StableSwap for remittance is going to be absolutely game changer. It's a game changer. Right. Yeah. And then once we launch the app as well, again, I don't know how many of you guys are familiar with the Philippines. I know Blue Chip is, but over here you have these things called little sari stores. So they're like a little neighborhood store just run from people's houses. And every street here has at least 2 of them. Okay. Now, imagine being able to use your StableSwap app and going and able to buy your loaf of bread or your eggs or whatever you want from these little stores and just using the app. Now, if you're able to do that, what happens? This is P2P. Yeah, person to person. That sari store now becomes part of the whole ecosystem. Right. They are now able to earn money on top of what they're being paid because they're using the facility. They're generating an income, or well, not so much generating an income. Let me reword that. They're getting a percentage of all of those fees as well. It's like, Jim, you can do an internal gift liquidity now. You're sending it to someone, but you're getting rewarded for doing so.
Exactly.
Same with StableSwap as an app and being able to use it with all these Sari stores. We've got 120 million people here. They all live in the street, and every street has at least 2 of these Sari stores.
Wow.
Put that into perspective. Right? Put that into perspective. If we can grow through our training in our StableSwap office here, and we can grow the awareness of what you can actually use it for, not just crypto where you're going to get scammed or whatever, because everyone thinks crypto is a scam, right? Because there are a lot of scams out there. If we can teach them to utilize StableSwap for their general day-to-day paying for things, paying their bills, going and buying groceries or buying gifts or whatever they want using StableSwap, that's freaking massive.
Well, I think you're definitely ahead of the curve because, and I think I've said that last week, this is where it's going. I mean, this is what we'll be doing in the next, I'd say anywhere from 2 to 3 years. In the modern Western and Easternization of countries, like Africa, that a lot of them don't have phones, things like that. Well, a little behind, but so I think, let's just say, I was trying to explain to someone, the technology and everything. And I said, it'll be, and they're like, well, what about Venmo? That's just something like, no, it's someone is bearing the cost somewhere. Someone has to be delayed getting paid.
Yep.
Well, this is more like digital cash where, let's just say, I need to buy your lawnmower.
Okay. How about this for a thought?
And scan your QR code, and it's direct to your wallet.
Okay. So with our consortium partners, we were actually very instrumental in actually writing laws regarding blockchain here in the Philippines. Okay. To the point we are working with the government to actually implement blockchain for voting for the elections. Imagine being able to use a StableSwap app to actually do your election, your vote.
Oh, so you can do a blockchain for blockchain voting.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yeah. There's not going to be implemented tomorrow, right?
No,
but
this
is
is step forward.
With. Yeah, it's another step in that.
Well, it's kind of where I was going. I need before you cut me off, but
no, imagine. Sorry, brother.
It was a long-winded just to say we're tokenization or in blockchain.
You can just use your app. It's registered on the blockchain. You've got a legit vote, right? Obviously, you'd have to do KYC to be able to do that, so you can prove it's you or whatever, right? Etc. But can you imagine that? Just being able to get on your app and actually do your official vote, and it's all on the blockchain.
I hope they do that here.
Yeah.
Well, once we do that over here, then that sets a precedence for many other countries, right?
Yeah.
So StableSwap is a lot bigger than what people think it is.
That's what she said.
Oh, there you go. Let me just go through a couple more of these, and then I think we're going to be done. My wife wasn't on board with me getting into StableSwap because of the other projects I was in, so I had to create an account of StableSwap, and every day she's getting excited with her daily. Gotta love that, don't you?
Nice.
Isn't that beautiful?
Nice.
1,000 Sari stores worldwide, exactly. And Drip, shout out to Drip Community PH, Mike. Mike actually said to me, once we implement this, he's going to be out there knocking on doors 24/7. All these freaking Sari stores, he's going to get them on board all underneath him.
Nice.
That's what he wants to do. And again, the affiliate program's still in place.
I bet you India's got their version of Sari stores.
They do.
Oh, sure.
They absolutely do. So once we bring in our whole blueprint into India, which again, we're only weeks away from that happening.
Wow.
Nice.
It's absolutely massive. So again, talk about sustainability. It's not even a question.
Well, everybody that we're talking to now that doesn't see it and doesn't get it, they are going to be the sorry people a year from now.
There we go.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So there you go. All right.
I just see this thing blowing up.
And it will. It definitely will. It definitely will. This is,
the fact that you have, the fact that you have such, you have a vision to go places with this. I can just see it growing. But the fact that just you guys, the way you're talking, it's not just like these affiliated marketers that just, have that robotic speech coming out of their mouths about talking about what they're doing, you know.
Alak-Azul to that.
Oh, God, mine tastes like shit.
Yeah, just remember, we're all independent liquidity providers for the International Money Exchange Corporation.
There you go.
We should sound bigwig. Do it.
Huh? What?
You
what
sound,
I missed?
man. You gotta do some kind of reaction. Woo! Or something.
Oh, sorry.
Poor
Wrong
girl.
button.
Do Zach's thing too on the way out.
What does that mean? Zach?
Anyway.
What does that mean, Zach's thing?
All right. Okay, gentlemen on the stream and everyone out there, I'm going to actually call it. Okay, we've done our thing. Matt, just message me if you're still out there. Message me directly, and I'll organize sending that over to you. I don't know what happened with your username. I'm sorry about that. But the boys on the stream right now, if you want to stay on for a minute after I end the stream, that's perfectly fine. I'd love to chat with you a little bit further. But everybody else out there, look, I greatly appreciate you joining us on the stream. Look at that. We still got 41 people and we're 2.5 hours in.
Yeah,
pretty
I'm freaking out.
That means they don't have anything else to do on wherever they're at. That's what that means.
That's it. So, again, big shout out to everybody out there. Guys, I will update you with the new things that are coming out. And I'll keep you updated on that. And please, again, follow it. If you haven't already done so, please like this. Please subscribe. I've gone over the 1,000 subscribers this past week, which is thank you so much to everybody. Just keep engaged. Get into the Telegram group. If you're not already in there, get in the Telegram group. Stay engaged in there. Get updated so you don't miss out on the promos that we do, which I'll probably do another one within the next week. That's it.
Yes. Yeah. Right
Maybe we'll see what happens. All right.
I'm excited.
You guys are good.
So we'll probably do within this month. We'll probably do another 2 promos, just so everyone knows. But don't let that stop you from doing your liquidity provisions now, because 0.35% is still amazing. Just have another side bag to do it if you need to. Okay. So there you go. You know what, Crypto Bones, I got to acknowledge this first before we end the stream. Biggest bull run too. You know, my honest opinion. Yes, Bitcoin reached its all-time high this past week. Okay, it touched on it.
Yeah.
My honest opinion, not financial advice. And again, I'm just a bum that lives out in the sticks. Okay. I honestly believe there's still going to be a retracement. This is not the full bull run yet. I personally believe that we're going to have a drop back to the mid 40s at least with Bitcoin before it does its actual final run. That's me personally. Okay. Could be wrong. Financial advice. Yeah, I'll bring out the violin too, right? But again,
everything is possible. Everything is possible.
Yeah. I mean, you know, we if we start talking about this now, we're going to be here for another 2 hours. So
yeah, no.
Yeah, don't get me started, man.
Yeah.
I don't watch BTC prices as much as I do as my liquidity provisions. Absolutely, Dave. So there you go. Yeah, nice, Zach. Yeah. Or are we got to degen a bit also? Yes, yeah, and that's fine. I don't knock any of those,
boo boo.
But peace and prosperity to all. Lillian Rose, thank you. You know, great stream. Thank you again. And I know Tony Morrow was in here. Thanks for the stream, Danny. Love you. Love you too, you too, Tony. And I hope you are, you know, like fast tracking that, getting back onto health. So much love to all of you. Okay, guys, I'm gonna do my my outro. Does anyone have anything else to say before we go?
Yeah, I got a few things.
No.
Okay,
I'm glad I came.
Yeah, me too. I'm just thank you so much. That's all I gotta say. I can't wait to be back.
Oh man,
I'm gonna try to bring back some more guys. I want to try to bring back some more Alak-Azul people.
Yeah, man, let's do it. Let's do it. Zach, did you have what did you have to say, brother?
I will save it till next time.
Okay, all right. But you boys on the stream, if you want to wait for a minute and you know, if you want to have a chat with me externally, that's great. But to everybody else out there on the stream, much love to all of you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your loyalty. And Alak-Azul champions.
5.
Thank you very much.
4.
See you next week.
2.
Where is my outro? What the hell?
Where's your outro? Oh shit! I gotta do a countdown.
Oh, here we go. Bye-bye.
Bye.